20 on the Panthers. I've got to have 20 on the Rams, man. That's why I'm wearing my blue. 20 on the Rams for sure. Just make sure that this is all set up. I did want to have this on the screen, but I definitely ain't going to be able to. What's going on? What's going on? We're feeling confident. How do I put one of these? There we go. Can I do a comment myself? Must be able to. I don't know anybody on the Panthers team, so I'm curious. Although I have seen them play a lot, so they've got a decent team. Let me know who we got to watch out for on their side. I see Puka Nakua's there. Adams looks like he's going to be playing. Stafford. Okay, they got Rico Dowdle. Dowdle. Is that their QB? Running back? What is he? Number 5. Yeah, man, looking forward to this game. First playoff game. Wild card. Puka Nakua 90 plus receiving yards. Okay. Let's get a poll up and Yes. What's good, bro? What's good? Ready for this important game? I still have no way of knowing the lineup. How do I know the lineup before the game? Or do you not know the lineup before the game? Or at least who's going to be playing? Who's an option? Gonna have to get some snacks ready as well. Who are you rooting for, guys? Who are you rooting for? I appreciate that, John, man. I'm hoping it's a good game today. Either we spank them or we win. Don't matter how we do it. Okay, I see the boys lined up. Okay, we're on the road at Panthers. Panthers already beat them once this year. Yeah, man. So I see this as a redemption. This has to be this is a chance to get back even. Wide receiver McMillian. Oh yeah, Bryce. I have seen him play actually. He is pretty good. I don't know. I'm still very confident. I think we got a better record than them as well overall. So no reason to not be. I don't know who's injured. I see Adams and I see Puka and Stafford. As long as that trio there is fit and ready, I've got confidence. My boy Humble Beast, big you up. Okay, so far we're 50-50 on the poll. That's not confident. That's not confidence in instilling. Teams post their injury reports to the website. Just look for Rams active roster. Alright, we got a bit of time now. Let me have a little look. Rams active roster. So does this get updated right before the game, or how accurate is it as and when? Need to make sure my boy Turner is on defense as well. I don't know. See, oh yeah, he's there. Kobe Turner, my boy. Packers game. Vikings out of the picture. What other games are going on at the moment, or is this the only one at this time, and then we got a few more to come? Depending on how we do. If we win, then there's a possibility of me watching another game tonight. After all, it is a weekend. If we lose, then no, the stream didn't disconnect randomly. Let's just put it that way. Panthers Stadium is pretty nice. Do you know what? This is my first time actually seeing them run out and enter the pitch, and then they go to the hosts. Can still kind of see it in the background though. It's very theatrical. I'd love to see it in person. I'm not gonna lie. All right, the Rams are slightly edging it now, which is good. Two games today. Who else is playing? We having drinks in the chat. Please feel free to pour one up on my behalf. As always, guys. As always. If you don't know, get to know. Just a little something to take the edge off. Not gonna lie, lads, I need a W today though. I need a W. I've already had to suffer with Arsenal drawing in the week, so I can't deal with another disappointing result. Let's put it that way. I'm confident. I'm confident. And on that note, cheers. See McVay giving his little pre-game talk. Be curious to hear how he speaks. They can't copyright that, surely. I don't think they'll copyright him, will they?
I see focus, concentration. I see a group that's ready to go.
Appreciate you, John. Thanks, man. All right, let's go over to Christina Pink, who's covering the Carolina Panthers.
Well, hey, Pam, the Panthers.
No, we don't want to hear what the Panthers got to say. Fair enough. We'll see how this goes. How do you guys usually prepare for games? When I say that, I say it in the sense of like, I don't know, if I'm gonna watch a soccer match, for example, I'm not really a betting person, but if I was to put a bet on, I might predict the score, or certain plays, this person to get an assist. How do you guys usually? Is that a big thing? Is betting a big culture over there? But anyways, regardless, what's you guys' predictions for today? I don't know whether it's playoffs. I'm guessing it's going to be more of a tighter game. I don't expect us to go and blow them away, although that would be lovely. Packers and Bears play at 7 Central, 1 a.m. today. Okay. Is that supposed to be a better game than this, or is this the more anticipated game? Let me know. Come on, my guy. He's saying you got the drink loaded. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good little watch party, man. I know we lost in week 13, but this isn't week 13. And if they've got any bit about them, they'll want to get some get back. That's the way that I see it. And like I said, overall, I'm pretty sure we've got the better record at the moment, right? But yeah, anyways, I see these games as like a tournament, you know, or like in soccer when you get to like the later rounds, the knockout rounds, you know, anything can happen on the day. So hopefully everybody turns up. Hopefully Turner is there conducting, and my boy Verse running things defensively, and yeah, we should be all right. Why's my nan calling me? I'm midstream. All right, I'll get back to her. We're about. I don't even want to dignify that comment. No, I'm playing. We're about to show out. It might be a bad day for y'all. Let's see who turns up. I'm curious to see who turns up. Hopefully it's us. Teams will put players that will definitely play and players that are definitely injured in the same category, so the opponent doesn't know what to plan, who to plan for. Okay. All right. So it's basically just see who you see lining up for the players. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I need to get a jersey, man. That's what I'm saying for sure, though. I need to get a jersey. I don't know who I would get. I think I'd get Puka. I need to get a Puka jersey. That's why I'm in my blue today. Obviously, I ain't got no Rams gear, but I'm trying to support any way I can. No, I'm not even trying to play the sound for the stream. I was just trying to hear what McVay was saying. What his hear how he comes across in that little pre-match interview. But it's definitely mixed in the chat. Some of you seem to think Panthers will win because they beat us already, and then others think that we're the better team. So let's see. Let's go Rams. Should win. Live in Carolina. Oh, the Panthers are based in Carolina. Okay. And a 49ers fan. That's disappointing. Oh yeah, it's my boy Robert, of course. That's no surprise. Good to have you with us, my boy. First gonna do good this game. Yeah, man, I'm hoping for a great game by Verse and Turner. Those are my two favorites on the defense. Might have to do once this drink's done anyway. And depending on how the game starts, a little shot per touchdown. Let's just say I'm in a good mood for this watch along. But yeah, no stress. We won't put no commentary on. I'm looking forward to this though. I feel like I haven't watched football in a while, even though it hasn't been that long. Yeah, that stadium, this Panthers stadium is beautiful as well. I'm not gonna lie. I like their colours, the light blue and the black and the white. I like their colours. I like this stadium. I'm not gonna lie, completely different to our one. Keep pounding is a crazy phrase to have on your thing. Cam Newton, NFL MVP. Okay. Was he like a former legend or former great for the Panthers? Cam Newton. Fucking hell, yeah. Is this like a ritual thing or something? I'm seeing him pounding this drum. Shot per touchdown can be dangerous. I know, man. I know. Let's see how it starts. I don't want to commit to that just yet. If it seems like a slow game or a tightly contested game, then we'll have to shift to that arrangement. Seeing the Rams coming out now. I'm not gonna lie though, this blue's not quite on shade, but not too far off either. Just needed a bit of yellow. I don't own any yellow garms though. That is oh, we're underway. First bit of play. Alright, come on boys, we gotta get this one. From what I understand, Sean McVay likes for his teams to come out and start strong. You know, have a good first period. '15 Panthers were amazing. Cam Newton was amazing. Okay, was he part of that 2015 team? 4. Come on, what are we doing? Defense. Nice. You guys know me already. My favorite thing to see is sacks, so I'm here for the sacks. And I'm here for my boy Turner conducting that. Few former QB, few good seasons, freakish talent. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be slightly behind because the I don't know, this stream is just slightly behind for some reason. But yeah, we're here nonetheless. I will get the pass. For when the season starts, I'm gonna get the proper pass. Try and figure out exactly where I get that. Cam Newton was big ass. Cam Newton was a big ass. Where did that comment go? QB. You saw that one video. He's fast and huge. I need to see his face again. The name sounds familiar. I need to. When I say that, I mean from the past videos. I don't remember seeing him in any videos. All right, 3rd and 9. Those 3 plays went quick. 2 plays, sorry. Nice. All right, I see Young. I ain't seen Turner yet. Is Turner playing? I'm more than ready, man. I'm feeling confident, man. I'm feeling like off the rip. We're looking all right. You know, can't really tell too much yet, but you know, we're looking all right. We're looking at it. Come on, get to him. Crumbled, nice. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We're looking up. We're looking up for it. Rams are 5. Do you know what? I kept seeing these numbers. What does minus 550 favorites mean? I think the way you guys do odds over there is a little bit different to us. But what does that mean? I believe when I last checked though, we were second favorites or something like that to win the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. As a Seattle fan, you're rooting for the Panthers. Well, they might need it. Let's just say that. Come on, Stafford. Nice. My boy Puka. I'm going... Who am I going? Adams, Puka. Adams never played that last game. I'm going Puka to get the first touchdown. I'm backing my boy Puka. I like Puka, man. I just watched the video on Puka. He had a great, he has a great story, you know. 5th round pick. And literally just shattering and doing amazing. Nice. Minus 550, you'd have to bet 550 to win 100. Oh, that is terrible odds, isn't it? 550 to win 100. So who's odds on to win the Super Bowl flat out? Nice, Puka. Nice. I need to get me a Puka jersey, man. I think he's my favorite player. When did I last check? To be fair, I last checked about a week ago. So yeah, a lot could probably change in a week. And obviously we didn't have the best game. Okay, that's the odds for just this game. That makes sense. There we go. What did I say? My boy. What did I say? I knew it. This is 2 times in a row now. I should have just put money on it. I don't know why. I'm not a betting person. I don't like losing, but my boy Puka. Just gave him a little drop of the shoulder, kept it moving. It was out of there. Yeah, man, that was nice. That was nice. We're just warming up. Told you guys, man. Rams. Oh, okay, yes, I see. Don't be changing your votes now, guys. Come on. And nice extra point as well. We take that all day long. Anytime, you know what it is? My luck is always like that. I always call the best players. And I don't really make calls a lot, but I always call the right players and I never put money on it. But the one time I go and put money on it, I'll lose it. Saying that though, I've only betted a few times in my life, but I put on a mad accumulator once. Put on like, I think it was £5. When did I win back? I think I put £5 on and I got like £600 back. That was, I haven't actually bet since that time because I'm happy to call a win and get out of there. But yeah, man, not a bad start. 7 zip. Do you guys say 7-0? 7-0? Or is it just 7-0? 7-0? We're at 70% for the Rams to win now. We take that. I think that's the way it's going to go. Yeah, man, big up our defense. I need to see my boy Turner doing that celebration. We're definitely having a shot every time I see that conductor celebration. 7-0. Okay. 7-0. Now I'll be happy if I see Adams. I think the last game that's what we was missing. We was missing Adams, you know, making his runs. 7-0, 7-0. Okay. Where are we watching from, guys? Whereabouts are we based in? Whereabouts are we based in the States? Okay, you do say 7 zip. Yeah, man, I like saying 7 zip. It's easier to roll off the tongue. One thing that never gets old is these advertisements, man. But we'll take the ad breaks. Drop a chat in the comments. Let me know if you guys got any questions, you want to discuss anything in particular. And of course, most importantly, make sure you guys are subbed, man. We will be watching every single Rams game. And definitely the Super Bowl as well. I think the Super Bowl's on the 8th, right? 8th of Feb. Alright, looks like we're back. Defense. Chicago, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Seattle. Shout out all of your places. Nice defense. Hunter. Yeah, man, shout out all your places, man. That was quite a wide range. No repeats. Hate watching the Rams right now. Yeah, man, you might wanna cover your eyes. It might be a brutal hate watch. All right, another defensive play. Nice. I'm not gonna lie. So far, defensively, we're not giving much away. We are not giving much away. Do y'all have the million drug ads on your footy in the UK? Nah, do you know what? We don't really have drug ads. Remember, NHS and medication and stuff is free over here, so advertisements of that isn't really that much of a thing. If I'm being honest. Good play by them. Finally got over, made their down. Yeah, man. The main ads for us is probably gambling. Literally, like you'll have like Asian, Chinese, Korean betting companies that you've never heard of, but that's the main thing, really. Love from South Dakota. Love, man, love. Where is South Dakota? All right, 1st and 10. Nice. Nah, our defense is on point so far. I'm liking this. I'm liking this display. Love, man, love from London. Should get on college football. Do you know what? I keep getting loads of requests for college football, and I will 100%. There's just so much content. If I fuck, was that? Nah, it wasn't. Flag's gone in. Was it a sack or was it not a sack? Was that a sack? Did that count as a sack? Fisk. I like Fisk as well, actually. But what was I saying? Yeah, I've got so much videos to watch, NFL related, football. Like you guys told me, all these great players to check out. So there's just so much content to get through, and I feel like going into college football is like opening another can of worms, and I haven't even touched the surface of this one. So yeah, I don't know, but I will definitely. That's the goal for sure. Yeah, that was a sack, right? That was a sack, man. South of South of North Dakota. Okay, that cleared things up for me. Next to Minnesota. Okay. So your nearest team would be the Vikings, right? Did I react to the EBK documentary? It's in my watch later. Not yet. I have got a couple documentaries coming out this week, but I think I did one in O Block, and I think the other one was in California. Actually, it was MB Nails a lot, not MB Nail, Nano MB. It was one with Tommy G, I believe. Don't worry, man. We're here for a good time, not a long time. I hope you guys have poured up some drinks with me, though. Don't leave me drinking here alone. But yeah, man, definitely we will for sure get to some college football vids, 100%. I know I've got that. I probably won't get to the important ones for this season because I do want to prioritize the playoffs and the Super Bowl and of course all the other content you guys have given me, but I do want to watch some of the other recommendations for college football. And I think some of the highlights and stuff, top videos, top 10s, this and that, have already got some college football highlights in it. So, getting a basic introduction. But yeah, man, we will definitely get to it. I want to watch that Ole Georgia game? College football champ is in 9 days, and then you got a while to wait. Who's playing? Is that just a one-off match? Is that a tournament? Is that a must-watch match? Would you guys say I need to be watching that, or would you say, as in, do I need to watch that live, or is that one that I can watch and catch up? Would you guys recommend? Vikings, shout out the Viking fans. Shout out all the fans except for the 49ers, the Seahawks, and who else? Who else was the other one? They're back out. Defense, where we at? Oh, nice, incomplete. College football more like European, since teams can't move and teams have vastly different budgets between the leagues. Yeah, man, we had a big discussion on that last time. We was discussing the differences. And I was saying, yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it's like that. I think there's pros and cons to both. But it's good. It's good for me anyway, as a soccer fan, to see the different way that it can work. And the way that it does work. So yeah, I think both ways would work, the European way or the way that you guys do it currently. Get that? Nice. Cheers, man. Cheers. Seahawks are favourites to win the Super Bowl at 375, followed by the Rams 425, and then the Broncos 650. Okay. Not too much in it by way of Rams and Seahawks. Hopefully we can cause an upset. I don't know if that counts as an upset if you're second favourites, but should do an in real life Super Bowl react. There's got to be pubs in the UK that we watch parties. Yeah, I don't know when. As far as I remember, Super Bowls are always at ridiculous times, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or something like that. Places don't even have the. Yeah, they done good defensively there. Yeah, places don't even have the license to stay open that late over here. But I will definitely be streaming it, 1,000,000%. But we'll see. We'll see closer to the time. I don't know if they will. If they'll be anywhere showing it. I don't even know if I'm ready for an an IRL stream. I'll be honest. So yeah, but definitely tune in because we will have the Super Bowl. Or did they have an injury? Is it cold over there? It looks frosty. Nice footwork, my boy. You guys see my boy Puka, that footwork. Little celebration to top it off. Indiana versus Miami, the final of the college football playoffs. Huge game, but Indiana probably going to smack them. Okay. Cardinals, that was it. They're the other ones. 49ers, Cardinals, and Seahawks. Those are the only teams I wouldn't say I like. Alright, what we got offensively? 1st and 10, straight through the middle. Come on. Another advert. Typical. Carolina quarterback Bryce Young won the Heisman Trophy, best player in college at Alabama. Played for national championship, broke a few records, hasn't lived up to his potential as number 1 draft pick. Okay. Well, hopefully he has another night of not living up to his potential tonight. All right, we're back. What we got? What we got? Stafford. Did we get that? Did we get that down? No. Other teams have lower odds, with the Steelers, Chargers being long shots, respectively. Yeah, interesting. Any soccer games coming up that I'm looking forward to? Do you know what? I look forward to every Arsenal game in the Premier League at the moment, just because I feel this is our year. So all of those games are massive, and they come thick and fast. You know, I think we got 9 games in January. Go on, Puka. What you got? I think we lost some there. But yeah, not particularly. I think we've got a decent run of games to come at the moment, but none that I would say are glitzy, glammy. So yeah, no real football games that I'm over the moon for. To be fair, this is that sort of period. You have the Christmas period for soccer, and you're like, yeah, those games are mad important because loads of teams drop points then, and then after that, you're probably looking like your April, May. That's when it's crunch time, and the games are like super important and meaningful. But yeah, we watch it nonetheless. As a Viking fan, I hope the Seahawks go all the way. I sure as hell don't. Puka looking fire for sure. Puka is on fire. He's playing on fire. Don't know about looking fire. 22 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. What's 22 degrees? I'm guessing that's degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in Celsius? Degrees F to C. -5. Jesus. Yeah, that is not weather I would like to be playing in. Although it is -1 here, so it's not too far off. But still, I wouldn't want to be outside right now. Bears play Packers later. Rematch of what I just uploaded with the onside kick. Supposed to be a much closer game than this one. Okay. We'll see how we do, man. Like I say, if we win, then it's definitely an option as to whether I watch that game or not off the back of this. And you guys might get a 2-for-1 special. If we lose, then I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and you have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're based. And it's been lovely. Oh, okay, 73 degrees Fahrenheit at the game right now, so it's 22, 23. Okay, that's nice. That's very different from what what I'm at right now. To be fair, 22, 23, I don't know if I'd even like to be running up and down in that sort of heat. That's a bit warm. Finally watched the soccer game for the first time, 0-0 to Liverpool. To be honest, that was that was the worst game you could have watched. To be honest, if I can recommend you to watch games, it would be not to watch the big 6 teams play each other. So that's your Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea. Don't watch them teams playing each other, because usually they tend to be defensive masterclasses and not great for the eye, but obviously great for their teams respectively, because they play good enough not to lose the game, and that's good enough for them. But I would always say watch, you either watch 2 teams that are between 6 to 12, because they're very highly competitive teams playing against each other, and it will be very open, free flowing. You might get 4, 5, 6 goals, or watch one of the big teams playing a slightly lower team between 6th and onward, or 4th, 5th and 6th onward. But yeah, that 0-0 game, I was in a pub watching that. That was an absolute snooze fest. Absolute snooze fest. Obviously, I was invested in it as well, so I'm fucking... Yeah, that was disappointing. Anticlimactic. My boy. My boy with the sack. Is that the first? Does that count as the second sack today? Has to be the second one, innit? We'll see at some point. Is that the first? Does that count as the first sack? Either way, it's a sack. That's what we're here for. Here comes the shot. Almost. Almost. Tremble. Is that his name? Tremble. That's crazy. You got a lot Puka down. I don't think that's happening. Not when you got Adams there as well. Pick your poison. It's not -5. Yeah, no, I got it. It's 22. It's 22. Boy, I don't even know when the last time I saw 22 in London was. Definitely not more than I can count on one hand in a year. Good play by them. Good play. Or maybe I'm capping. Maybe like 10 days max you'd get that in a good summer. Yeah, it was good footwork by their number 18. Field goal at least this drive. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, they'll hope for it anyway, but give my boy Puka that space to run into. Come on, get to him. Oof, nice. I think Bryce is looking a bit nervous, if you ask me. He's looking a bit nervous. Yeah, man, definitely check out an Arsenal game. 100%. 100%. Come on, defense. Straight through. Nice. Nice. Come on, I need my boy Turner to get a sack. You loved Arsenal for a while, kind of quit watching now. Arsenal are doing so well, kind of feel like I should watch some. Yeah, man, Arsenal games they're actually fun to watch again. We've had a rough period, a rough time of it. We've had a long wait to be back at the top, and hopefully after three consecutive years coming second, hopefully this is our year to finally get it over the line, and it's shaping up that way. So yeah, definitely don't want to miss out. If you are a true Arsenal fan, I would definitely recommend watching, just for the simple fact that we could do it, and you don't want to be the one to miss it. Who knows when it can come back around. Oh yeah, it's the time difference. That is also the thing. 7 a.m. is yeah, I don't know if I'd want to watch a game first thing waking up, to be honest with you. Well, I would, but maybe not 7, maybe like a 9. Yeah, it's a hard one. Even a playback though, it's got playback value. $22 in Carolina is winner. That's crazy. 36. Yeah, I couldn't even do that. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't do that. If I'm in those sort of conditions, it has to be somewhere tropical. I have to be in Jamaica or the Caribbean or somewhere. We are on another advert break. You guys telling me though, what other games are you guys looking forward to? Is it just the Packers and the Bears at the moment? Are you guys looking forward to any others? Alright, looks like the consensus is Rams will win here. And that's the way I'm feeling still. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, winter here is brutal. Not as cold as probably some places over there though. It's just yeah, everything feels colder here. Just the Packers and the Bears. Okay. Bryce Young career before. I do like the Panthers kit, their jerseys. It does look good. Alright, we're back. I think we're on the offensive now, right? Oh no, we're not. It's still them. Come on. Get to him, get to him. Dragged him back. Nice. Nice. Defense. That is. Did that count? It counted? So what was the point of dragging him back? You released it just in time. That was a good play by them. That was a good play. I just watched a video on on some NFL mic'd up moments, and every time I see them speaking now, I'm so curious to hear them, what they're screaming, what they're shouting. If I was a player, I feel like I'd be someone that had fun, you know, verbally. Just in the sport of the game, you know. Nice. Picked off. What we got? What we got? Blockers. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'm telling you, Bryce is looking nervous. Durant. He's not looking 100%. Basically had two opportunities to pick it off, sorry. And we did. Yeah, every time I watch this, I wish I could just be on the field myself. Give it a go. Okay, there was a little fist up going on the sideline. What did they paint their face for? Almost. It's a good idea. Bryce looking horrible right now. He was sprinting off the field to get away from the defense. I'm telling you, he was looking all sorts of worried. Okay, Stafford. Nice. Straight through the middle. Nice. Not bad. We take that. What position would I play? I'd have to get a feel for the positions. I'll be honest. I want to try my luck at all of them and see what feels natural to me. But I just want to run into somebody. If I'm being honest, run into them and take them out. So I'd like to try my hand at some of the defense, and then you can also put me on the offense as well. Like what do you call it? What's that guy's name again? I can't remember his name, but the guy from Remember the Titans, you know, when he was playing on the offensive team, and then he subbed him out, put him on defense, and he was shining as well. I think I do well on both. I think I'd do well on both. It's to block the sun and aura. Yeah, it sounds more like aura farming to me. Block the sun. What do you mean block the sun? Black eye is for the sun. No, it wasn't an eye. It was like a cross on his cheekbone. Stops sun glare and keeps sweat away from the eye. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing it. Maybe it's scientifically proven, but it looks too cosmetic, too aesthetic for me. Football players can wear chains when they play as well. Yeah, I see that. I see them wearing chains, which is insane. I mean, their body's on the line, so it is what it is. But I feel like, yeah, it's interesting. The differences with that and like European sports is crazy. If a European player gets seen with like an earring in or a watch or a bracelet or a necklace, they're getting sent to the changing rooms. Nah, it's crazy. Many put it on for superstition or looks. Yeah, it doesn't do shit. Yeah, I don't think it does anything, if I'm being honest. If you want sun protection, put on some fucking sunblock, SPF 50 or whatever. That ain't doing nothing for the sun. Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think I'd have the feet. I think I'd have the feet on the field. I'd love to give it a go. But I'd definitely have the strength to put in some solid blocks or to take some people out and read the game. You know, maybe I'd be like a Kevin De Bruyne of football. Guys, don't leave me hanging here. Make sure you're topping up as well. That's what these breaks are for, innit? Top up your glass, have a quick smoke, get back to it. Alright, we're back. Okay, nice through the middle. Oof. Did they lose it? Am I leaning to being on the defensive side or the offensive side? You don't get what I was saying. I'm trying to be on both. You got to build the team around me. Put me on both. If you need me on defense, coach, I'm on defense. If you need me on offense, I'm up there. Touchdowns. Just build the team around me and you'll be all good. Okay, handoff. I need to get some more cranberry juice, man. So one thing I lacked on was the squash. So we might be going straight soon, unfortunately. We must be going for the field now, right? Oh no, not this play. Nice. My boy Puka. He's so strong. Like, he's just got some crazy core strength. Nice. Travis Hunter. I'd have to check some videos in him. He sounds like my kind of guy. Come on, this is a good position here. We should be able to convert. Second and goal. Do we have adult amateur leagues in the UK? What do you mean by amateur leagues? What does that mean? What do you classify as an amateur league? Matthew Stafford, 18 pass touchdowns or 5 yards or less, leads in the NFL. 33 in the red zone. Okay. So we're in pole position here, is what I'm hearing. Alright, come on, man. We need a touchdown. Puka. Nice. There it is. My boy Puka. What did I say? 2 for 2. 2 for 2. My boy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's not looking good for you guys that want the Panthers to win. Anyone here that wants the Panthers to win, you might as well pour up again. Pour up and have another shot. Yeah, I saw that. Well, Stafford's been playing good. Stafford's been playing good. But they were saying it's either him or May, right? For MVP, him or May. We'll take that as well. Conversion, nice. McVay pumped. 14 zip. 14 zip. Come on, Panthers. Where you guys at? No previous experience needed. Guys play on teams might have 12 years to no experience. Oh, okay. What did you call that originally? Do you have amateur leagues? Yes, we do. The soccer. Wait, before I answer that, are you talking about soccer or are you talking about football, American football? I assume you're talking about soccer because we don't have any leagues of American football. I don't think we got the UK and like our own. I think we got a team, but I don't think we got any leagues like that. We definitely don't have amateur. But yeah, we got amateur soccer. Soccer pyramid is massive. So you got people like, people that are like 40s, in their 40s and stuff, playing on teams Sunday every week on Sundays and shit. Yeah, we got loads and loads of amateur leagues. Pour up for the Panthers. Pour up for the Panthers for this whooping. Facts. Pour up for them, man. You guys are gonna need a few of these drinks. What am I drinking? I'm drinking only the finest. Only the finest Disaronno. 28%. And some cranberry juice, apple juice, or whatever you can chase it with, man. That's my drink of choice. It's my drink of recommendation. But yeah, no, I'm slightly behind you guys. My normal link wasn't working today. I don't know what was going on. So I'm on plan B. So it's slightly more behind, but what can I do? Better late than never, as they say. Just show up and try out. Yeah, you got those as well. You got clubs that play every week, and you can just show up and try out 100%. And you have teams that are always looking for players as well because of injury, work, life, So yeah, definitely. I just realized I've been drinking too much. I'm getting what you're saying, Robert. I'm getting slowly but surely it got to me. I'll be real. I don't want to play for a team. I'm not looking to get into it that much. I like my body. I like my bones. I just want to play. I just want to play one game and just experience it. And that's it. I don't want to take it too seriously. I just want to jump on a pitch and jump on the field and just give it a go. One and done. But maybe they do that here as well. But I'd rather do it with... I feel like that has to be part of my experience coming to America. That's the way I envision it. I envision coming to Cali or coming to somewhere in America and that being something that I do, an activity I do out there, and it's just another core memory as part of that trip. That's the way I'm looking at it, you know. Come on, defense. Good play by them. Yeah. This is what I drank last time. This is the only drink that you guys will see me drinking. I'm telling you. It's the only drink. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Come on, defense. Where we at? Good play by them. Play Madden or college football game. Do you know what? I've had a lot of recommendations to play Madden. Potentially. I probably need to start with getting a console. Getting a console and getting more time on my hands. Because this takes up all of the remaining time that I have at the moment, which I enjoy. I love it, but yeah, I don't know where I can fit in some gaming time as well as working and doing, you know, as much content as I'm trying to do. And yeah, it's prioritizing. That was a good throw by them. Good play by them. Dabbing in 2026 is crazy. I'm trying to play where it doesn't matter if I've had a few drinks of this Serrano and cranberry juice. I can still play and it doesn't matter. Come on, boys. Don't give nothing up. Don't give nothing up. We better be serious here. Straight through. Oh my God. He went too far for my likings. Hubbard. Playing it as a younger man is ideal. Yeah, man. I could imagine doing it in like college and stuff is probably the peak. Although I'm sure I'd have a great time of it now. Still, I'm still fairly young. Once you get past 25 to 30, it's more pain than pleasure. Yeah, well, I'm comfortably in that bracket, but yeah, I also don't. Nice defense. Yeah, I also like my bones intact, and yeah, I'd only be wanting to do it just for fun, nothing serious. But then again, even that can be dangerous. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll definitely play, for sure. Third down conversions, 2 for 4. Madden is safer. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's the thought of having to learn how to play a game, which is nice. Hey, who is Durant? Why did the flag get thrown? For what? Durant's been playing good though. Durant is playing good. What was the flag thrown for? Someone let me know. Did I miss it? Let me see this. Holding? Was it for holding maybe? You see me as being a QB. I told you I see me being a QB as well. I see me having the team built around me. I see me dropping into defense as well when we need a bit of support. I'm just playing, obviously, guys, but that's Madden. Trust me. When you play football in real life, you want to be sharp and attentive, and not lit. I'm just fucking about. Of course, I would. If I was playing, of course, I wouldn't be under any influences. Fucking hell, bruv. We give them one just to make it a bit more interesting. We don't want to just be straight BTA out here. We'll make it a bit interesting, I guess. But I don't want to give away too much now. Flag football is more of a fun type of culture. Playing with the pads on is like battle. Flag football, is that like where you're taking the tags off of each other? Like tag rugby, basically. Is that what it is? For pass interference, very obvious pass interference. Okay. You get the point as well. All right, we'll give him that. They can have a little 7. Held his arms before the ball was catchable. Yeah, okay. So that's what it looked like. It's hard to tell though, because I feel like with many sports, the refs, it's just like, bro, do they make what do you guys think? Give me you guys' opinion on the refs in the NFL. Are the calls generally of the same standard across all games and across the full season, or do you see like blatant, obvious calls that should just be that are just made incorrectly, and you can't do anything about it? Because I feel like that's as long as it's the same for both teams, as long as it's fair, then fine. But I feel like that's the problem with soccer. You get so much subjectivity and so much like ridiculous calls that you can't. Yeah, it's crazy. If you're quarterback, you wouldn't be on defense. Let me rephrase that. If you're a good quarterback, I'm just fucking about. By the way, I know I wouldn't be both. I know I wouldn't be both. I don't even think I would be a QB if I'm being honest. I don't know. I haven't really given it a serious thought what position I would be, but I don't think I would be a QB if I'm being honest. I'm not the quickest person. Makes the playoffs interesting. The playoffs got to make it interesting. Yeah, man. It's definitely making it more interesting now. Not been too much in between it. The main difference being Puka. Yeah, instead of tackling. Yeah. I don't want to play no flag rugby. I want to jump. I want to run into somebody. 50-50, honestly, could be bad, could be good. That's one thing I hate, bro. I hate seeing terrible refereeing, terrible officiating. It just makes me want to give up. Like the amount of times I've suffered that with Arsenal, and should have had a Champions League, should have had X, Y, and Z, and then they fucking yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I won't get to experience that too much in the NFL. You guys like the way I said that for you guys? XYZ. Hubbard. He's got quite a high vertical there. Refs are hated in every sport, every league. Okay. So that's something that's similar. Refs suck. Most fans would echo that sentiment, but there was a time when the refs were on a strike and we had replacement refs, and then motherfuckers were at the absolute worst. Okay, so the refs now are the best of a bad bunch, basically. Refs get a lot of hate, and to be honest, sometimes I understand because of all the BS calls. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard job, but they don't make their lives easier. That's the way I look at it. You never see me stood up. I don't know if I've got the legs for it. You guys are gonna have to depict that from my posture, from my frame, from my upper body frame. Maybe I got chicken legs. Maybe I got chicken wings. Who knows? Alright, come on. What we got? Stafford. Handoff. Oh, okay. Now, on the real though, I've actually got I've got solid legs. I'll be real. I've got solid legs. That's one thing. Go on, I'll show you guys. I'm solid. Alright, let's watch it. Next advert break, you guys, I'll show you the legs. Flag thrown in. Jaguars drafted Travis Hunter as both wide and cornerback, but generally they're too valuable. Yeah. Now I get that. You wouldn't want your guy that the team's built around to be at more risk of being injured by playing defense. I look tall. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm 5'11" and 3/4. Not that I'm counting all of the minute details. As someone in the UK who probably grew up playing soccer, you're going to say that bro might have tree trunks or legs, probably be better running back or linebacker. Those two positions sound solid for me. But yeah, you're not too far off the right routes there. I think everybody over here played football. It's hard to keep calling it soccer. At some point, everybody here played soccer. So yeah. Saying that though, a lot of my friends are skinny, so I don't know. I'm just naturally blessed, let's just say. What a throw by Stafford. What a throw. Nice. Split their defense. My boy Higby. Where's my boy Ferguson? He not playing. Yeah, Puka dragged him out. Opened up the space. Lovely. Football positions determined a lot of the time by the size of the player. Yeah, I see that. Come on. Good defense by them. I'll be going to the gym. Nah, not really too tough. I mean, I go through peaks and troughs, you know. It depends on how I'm feeling, but there'll be times where I'll go for like 6 months, 3 times a week, and then there'll be times like now where I haven't been for 6 months, full stop. But generally speaking, that and how you see me now, this is the lowest this is the slimmest I will ever be. You know, when I start hitting the gym, it will look peak, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm not one to get gassed or blow my own trumpet rather. What's this, timeout? First timeout. Okay. Yeah, 6'5" is crazy. 6'5" is crazy. I'd be a running back. Don't kill me. I don't think you guys are even going to be able to tell here though. I'm going as promised. I'm a man of my word. Hold on. Yeah. Solid legs. Solid frame. Alright, that's it. That's never happening again. Drop this down a bit. There we go. Alright, come on, we're back on the offensive. Let's go 3rd and 3. Come on, Stafford, what we got? Nice. What a catch. Bro, fucking emoting on them. What a catch by my boy Adams. Running back. Maybe a wide receiver depending on how much I weigh. Depends on the season of the year how much I weigh, but right now I'm about 90 kg, 89 kg. We gonna get the field point here. Field goal. Ooh, it's good. It's very good. You take that 10 point gap. Linebacker is fun. You get to hit the right RBs, sack QBs, and drop back into coverage for INTs. Only position I've ever played, plus a little defensive end. Okay. Yeah, man. Do you know what? I'm more of a utility player anyway, so I can, wherever the coach needs me, I'll slot in. I'll do my thing. I'm a utility person. Trust me. Man said, "Oh, AI, don't kill me." I wish. Now we use pounds over here in the States, not kilograms, stones. Yeah, I don't know. They used to use pounds over here, but we use metric and I've been drinking too much. And imperial. So yeah, we use kilograms over here. My mum would have used stones. My mum and my nan. But yeah, and pounds and all of that. But nah, pounds is money over here. Go on, I'll make you guys' lives easier, man. 90 kg in pounds, 198 pounds. 198 pounds. Yeah, I don't know what that is for you guys. Is that good? That's probably a bit light for these guys. But bearing in mind, I'm not in the gym. Like that's very little muscle. It's a lot of muscle weight, a lot of muscle mass naturally, but it's not what it could be. It's not potential, Probably could get. Yeah, I don't know, man. 17-7 straight BTA. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to jinx it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I've seen crazier comebacks on my reactions, much less probably the history of the sport. But it's looking good. We're looking good. If Carolina scores a touchdown before half, they're gonna win. I don't know if you guys know that meme, but if my grandmother had a will, she would be a bike. I say that to say I think we're gonna go on to win this. I think this is a dub for us. Have to back my teams. Go Rams. Is that a sack? Someone sub Bryce off, man. He is not looking good. He's not looking confident right now. Chiefs need me. Alright, if the Chiefs want to give me even a 10%, 10% or whoever their lowest paid star is, I'll take 25% of their contract. I'm there tomorrow. Oh my god. Good little run by number 5. Is number 72's name Motion? If his name is Motion, that is crazy. That is cold. Around 210 pounds. Good weight for running back. Yeah, man. Someone hit up the 49ers. Tell them they need a new up and coming star, and I can come get a nice little 25% contract, infiltrate the rivals at the same time, help the Rams go on to do their thing, and everybody's winning. Look up Austin Eckler. Okay, Austin Eckler. I'll remember that one. Most Panthers fans want Bryce Young out, pick a new QB in the draft. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking good, bruv. He's looking tired. Sometimes you just watch this little play here. Oh, fumble. Yeah, sometimes look at him. He's just not looking. He just doesn't have any confidence. You know when you just look at a player and they got no confidence. I feel like anytime that camera pans to him, he's just looking. He don't know what to do with himself. And it's when you got one player that plays like that in a team, that starts to come through to the rest of the team. You know, it starts to seep through, and then your whole team, before you know it, ain't got no confidence. They need to take Bryce out. If they sub me in for Bryce. No, they wouldn't want to do that. That'd be sacrificing. Grab that. Most pound. Well, for the record, the Chiefs are at home, watching the playoffs, just like you are. NFL has practice squads that just practice and don't play and get paid $13,000 a week minimum. Jesus, $13,000 a week. That's insane. That's what I'm saying. I'm a utility person. Whatever job they need. If you need someone, I saw someone squirting water into their guy's mouth. No homo. If you need a guy to come and squirt some water in his mouth, I'm here. I'll do that. I'll do that for a little 3-piece a month. Whatever 3-piece a week. Whatever you guys are willing to offer. Utility, Mr. Utility. You can even put that on my shirt. That's my name tag. Footwork and hitting people. That's a running back on offense, or a safety linebacker on defense. If you're quicker, linebacker. If you hit harder, safety linebacker. If you hit harder, I think I'd be a linebacker then. So I'm definitely gonna be someone hitting harder. Ain't no little hits around here. His first name is the last name. Huh? His first name is the last name, Motion. So his name is Motion. Is that his name? Motion? I think that's a code name. If you got Motion, the Motion. People are saying Josh Allen from the Bills, he should get to Super Bowl because Chiefs beat them in the playoff games every year. If he doesn't get in this year, he never will. We love Bryce. Our coach just needs to find his play, calling identity, and I'm still building. He needs a bit of confidence. I think he just needs to hold the bench for a little piece, sit down there, support the team, and work on that confidence, lad. I know you got to play him into form, but yeah, look at him. Water boy and that, Mr. Utility, whatever you need. People think stuff is supposed to happen. We're not even supposed to be here right now. That's fair, and that's why we need to deal with you guys accordingly. We should be respectfully putting you guys in a spliff, rolling you guys up and smoking you. Respectfully, of course, in football terms. Second. Linebackers average 210, 250. I mean, I'm about 200 at the moment. I can put on another 20 to 30, whatever's needed. Straight muscle. Trust me. All I'm saying is, you tell the NFL, they send any contract out, I'm a be in whatever shape they need me to be in. Again, Mr. Utility. Stafford, what we got? There's the throw, incomplete. Okay. Another reaction request. Bills versus the Chiefs, divisional playoff game 2022. Say no more. I will do my best. I'll go back through this afterwards. But if not, drop a comment on one of my other vids and I will check it out for sure. Okay, 3rd and 6. What we got? What happened? Timeout? Someone called timeout? See, I see my boy. I see my boy running there with the water. I could definitely do that. Alright, I think we got another little break here. What are you guys feeling? How confident you guys feeling for this game though? Okay. That wasn't far. That wasn't far. Great idea. Great vision. Adam slightly got some burners on him. He is off. You guys didn't let me know. Is Turner playing? I haven't seen him yet. And I ain't seen that celebration. Oh my God, they fumbled it. Grab that. Nice. Nice. That's ours. That's ours. I'm not gonna lie. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to show you guys what's going on here. This is Bryce Young's confidence trickling into the team. They can't even make simple catches. Of course, I'm trolling, guys, but you know, low key. McVay's pumped. Bro spent too much time putting shit on his face. Should have used that time to do some catching drills. Alright, come on lads, let's get moving. There's the handoff. Straight through, first down. Oof. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Yeah, he is absolutely fuming with himself for not making that catch. That's crazy. That is crazy. I like that though. I'm not gonna lie. I like to see that from my players, from my team. You know, you make a mistake, I want to see that angers you. I don't want to see you on the sideline smiling or, you know, not bothered about it. That's crazy. Big up, man. Big up. Appreciate you joining, and hopefully you can hop back on when you're done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking all right for us. I think it's, you know, I don't feel any reason to be concerned so far. I don't think they've offered too much. I think we're looking solid defensively. Probably could do a bit more offensively, but I think it's so far so good. anything can happen for sure. So how long does the when I do this stream for the Super Bowl, then how long does that usually last? I know you guys have like a mad you have like a halftime show, right? Halftime performance. I'm really looking forward to my very first Super Bowl. I'll be real. Like I'm really anticipating that. Crazy thing is their division sucks, so generally being 8-9 in the playoff is crazy. Okay. Crazy. 6-7 hours. 6-7 hours straight stream. That will be an experience. That will be quite an experience. I wonder how much of this we'll get through by then. I'm gonna assume I'd probably say maybe this is like a solid amount for 6-7 hours. I'm gonna need you guys to go out and give it a try for me, man. So that next time you guys come on this chat, you can let me know what you guys think. But I need you guys to give it a try. Disaronno and cranberry juice. If you can't get cranberry juice, apple juice. If you can't get Disaronno, amaretto, same thing. Alright, we're back. Oh my god, footwork. Oh my god, footwork was crazy. Panthers are looking dejected. They're looking dejected. Question, what do you mean? Is there a specific meal? Is there like a ritual meals, or are you just curious in general? What a play by Williams. There's an Aussie who does 12. Oh, missed it. Nah, come on, boys. What we got? Straight through the middle. Oof. Good defense. Good defense. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into these jerseys. I wonder how much you guys are charging for jerseys. I could imagine it's ridiculous. I do need one of these. How do they sell jerseys though? Because obviously they're made for all the padding. I'm guessing they sell specific customer versions, right? That are designed for just normal wear without padding. But yeah, if your question was, oh wait, you've said, let me just see this play. Straight through the middle, yeah. People over here have Super Bowl parties and that, so a lot of meals, like wings and that. Yeah. Got a little bit fiery there. Probably the same if I'm being honest. I'm probably just gonna have. I'll be real. If it's like 6 hours, I may have to get like a takeaway, just like something nice though, like a Chinese takeaway or. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too sure. I'll get whatever I feel like on the day, man, and go from there. You'll probably a couple meals. 6 hours though. I'm not gonna lie. I may have to. You guys may have to sit with me for an hour of being high, because that's a long time to go without smoking or anything. Just one little spliff, It's alright. You have your Mahomes. Where do I see this place? Stafford. Oh my god, nice throw. Good tackle. It's ridiculous, but at least you have your Mahomes jersey. Yeah, man. I need to get my jersey, man, for sure. It will come, and then I can just sit. I'll be real. When I watch Arsenal games, obviously I wear this in general. If I had my other shirt, I would wear that in general as well. Like you just see me wearing it on a casual day, minor. But if I watch a game, I like to wear my kit. You know, I'm one of those. I'm one of those kit wankers. Not a full kit wanker, but I'm a kit wanker. You know. Excuse my French. Pros are gonna have to call off work the next day. It's on the 8th, innit? Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks away. Yeah, it's on a Monday, innit? Sunday, sorry, but going into Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call in sick that day myself. Probably easier for me to do than incomplete. Yeah, easier for me to do than you guys though, I could imagine. At least they're giving the Panthers fans something to clap for. So obviously I'm going to watch the Rams playoff games. Is there any other... I know you guys say the Packers and the Bears today. Is there any other playoff games that are important? Wildcard games that are must-watches? Nice. There we go. There we go. That's what we like. That's what we like. We like to see that. Oh, it's my boy Verse as well. Okay. They need to stop. I'm telling you, they need to stop panning to Young. He is not comfortable on camera today. Today is his off day. Do not pan to that guy. Incomplete. I knew it. What did I say? I just knew it. I would damn near be laughing myself. Oh, bro, we didn't even really hold him. Was there even any real contact on him? Looking like a soccer player there. Sunday there are 3. There are 3, 2 that are good at a good time for me. Which ones are on Sunday? Which ones are on Sunday, and which teams? I could definitely potentially give them a go as well. Yeah, what ones are tomorrow? Let me know who's playing tomorrow. I'll see if it's and which one of them is anticipated to be the better game. Oh my god. Where is the defense? Disappointed with that. Disappointed with that. Bills and Jaguars, the one you're looking forward to the most. Okay. Okay. Bro, that had me fucking sweating bricks for a minute. I thought they were about to get their touchdown. Just enough on that defense. Durant. Tomorrow at 6. That is a good time. Tomorrow at 6. I'm supposed to be playing paddle tomorrow, but I could make other arrangements. Bills, 49ers and the Eagles play as well. Chargers at New England. Bills versus Jets. Bills versus Jags, 1 p.m. EST. So that was 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. here. Probably the best. And the 49ers versus the Eagles at 4 is also a good game. Why are you giving him all that space? What is going on? And just like that, you can give someone that don't deserve any confidence a bit of confidence. Don't come out the woodwork now. Don't come out the woodwork now, because then you guys didn't have nothing going on the pitch, on the field. You weren't saying much, so I don't want to hear nothing now. Have this same confidence when Puka comes and dumps on you in the next 15 minutes. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon. Well, I'm gonna say after. Was that in? It was in. I'm gonna just say afternoon. If it was a good afternoon, we'd be ahead. We'd be winning by further. Sorry. Ah, man. Just opened up all that space for him. That was crazy. Even someone like Bryce with that low confidence can make that play. Absolute gift. Yeah, man, only a 3 deficit now. Definitely tight now. That's how I'm feeling, bro. Man. Anyways, guys, don't forget, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. I got so much NFL, American football content that I have already done and that I've got coming as well. So make sure you're tapped in. I'm not concerned, man. I'm still backing us to win. Let's do a temperature check, though. Let's do a temperature check. See where you guys are at. Come on, man. Stafford. There we go. Nice. My boy Adams. You think the offense is gonna have a good drive coming up? I think we need to. I think we need Puka and Adams to shift up a gear. What's that? Is this? They've got like a goal with like a ball here. Is this like kicking practice? They do that on the side of the pitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. They just do that while the game's going on. Oh, my screen's frozen. Fix this. There we go. Come on. Come on, Puka. Bryce not even the best, but he is smart and adjusts well. Improved a lot since last season. I'm just trolling with Bryce, by the way. I think he's not as bad as I'm making him out to be. I'm just trolling. But he did look nervous. Bryce trying to get in his rhythm. Boy. I'm hoping he don't find he don't find. Come on, ref. There it is. Oh, Adams was the throw. Adams was the pass. Yeah, I'm hoping he don't find his beat. Carolina Reaper coming. Bryce comeback loaded. Carolina Stadium is lit when it's filled, always popping even with college ball games. I ain't trying to hear any California or Panther talk right now. We need another touchdown. That's what we need. Get some breathing room. Make sure this drive counts. Here we go. Here. Oh, sold. Puka. Oh. He sold. I can't even get on his back because he always makes those catches. It's just, it feels wrong to even slate him, but you have to be catching that. I'm catching that. Come on, Puka. Oh, he sold. He sold. That was a touchdown. That was basically a touchdown. That was as good as a touchdown missed. Can't miss those passes. He should have caught it. I know, man. I know. Football in the South, two things that's hand in hand. Fair enough. Yeah, man, I'm slightly behind. I'm sorry, but even Puka's pissed. Should be, man. I like to see that. That is jarring. You should have made that play, man. Should have made more out of that play. Why are they comforting him? He's not injured, is he? Is it just consoling? Hopefully Puka shifts into gear now and he just comes back with a vengeance, looking to fix those wrong. That has pissed me off though, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, man, go Arsenal. They're playing tomorrow. Portsmouth, a little FA Cup game. Not really too invested in that. The main thing for me is the Champions League and the Premier League, but I watch all the games, so I will be watching, of course. I will be rooting for them, but I would expect a rotated side heavily. Rams' body language not looking good all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. They're not looking too confident anymore. They're not looking as in control, which is disappointing. Hopefully the Rams don't get too complacent. I'm hoping we don't as well, man. Fucking hell. I'm hoping we don't concede too much. We've already given up too much leeway now. Now we need to shift up a gear. I'm telling you. You get commercials for live watch parties. Yeah, I get commercials. I get commercials, man. Gives me a moment to type though and to catch up with the chat. So I'm not a hater for it. I think the first 2 times that I watched it, or the first time for sure, it was like a lot more. It felt worse. Whereas now I'm kind of a bit more acclimatized to it. Don't feel as foreign. You're gonna check that out tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. Half time. How are you enjoying the game so far? it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. I feel like I feel like we didn't end the half as strong as I was hoping we would. I feel like we started the game very well. Went up 14 zip. Very, very solid start. And then I don't know, we got a bit too complacent. Took our foot off the gas. Gave them space to get back into it. They got back 7. And then I don't know. Ever since then, it's been a bit of a nothing game. You know, if you know what I mean. It's just been a bit on edge, and they've basically taken not control, but they've taken advantage of our weakness or our complacency, and we didn't take advantage of theirs. So yeah, that's my assessment. I'm a bit 50-50, but I still think we're gonna win it. I still back our team to pull through and to snap into gear. I'm a bit disappointed. That would be the way that I would say it. That catch, that pass that Puka dropped, he has to be making that. And 9 times out of 10, he probably does make that. It's just, yeah, that time was disappointing. It's tough to watch EPL. You like Champions League, post-league phase. Yeah. Premier League is hard to watch, but it depends what games you're watching. Week in, week out, it's hard to watch if you're not a real, true fan of that team. And then even then, you still have hard, tough watches like the Liverpool game that we just had. But you also have super tactical and great games. But yeah, Champions League generally is a bit more open, a bit less of a tactical game and more of a game of football. So yeah, I hear that. I agree. I'm too American to go full on into the European soccer fix. You say that, I thought I was too British to go into American football, but I say don't knock it till you try it. I definitely. I think soccer's. I really look at soccer and American football with so much similarities. I think they're on par in terms of a tactical game. Like I think they're very, very elite sports and a lot more than meets the eye. So yeah, definitely don't knock it. That's what I would say. Give it a try, man, for sure. And if you want a place to start with Arsenal. Can't go wrong. And they got a massive following in the States. Both teams making a lot of mistakes, for sure. For sure. Where's my Rams jersey at? I'm still waiting on the delivery, man. I'm still waiting on the delivery. No, I'm joking. I need to get an order in. I need to look into it, see how much it's gonna cost, and get one ordered, man, for sure. Get my Puka jersey. I need to see if I can get one over here though, because I don't want to buy one and it's the wrong size, and then you have all that faff of trying to get it sent back and shit. What's my prediction score as of right now? Right now, there's 3 points in it. I kind of see another second. I kind of see a second half or final 2 quarters of kind of more of the same. I don't really see any of us sort of looking amazing. I will probably say, maybe let me give a real assessment. I think I'd probably say, I think we're gonna edge it, just slightly. So I'm gonna probably say maybe 24-21. I mean, ideally they don't get any more points, but I can see them scoring again. But yeah, still definitely predicting us to win, hands down. That drop by Nakua, devastating. Bryce Young looking good. Yeah, the drop by Nakua was upsetting. That was heartbreaking. Bryce Young looking good, looking better. I don't know about good. He's looking better. He's all right. Got himself a little bit of a play there at the end, through a lapse of our own, but. Yeah, he's all right. Let's see what he does in this next 2 quarters. Carolina will have to check Nakua. They will, man. Hopefully Nakua goes in. Well, he's feeling burned. He looked pissed off by that play, or that lack of play rather. So hopefully he comes back out with that fire in him, and he's hungry. That's what we need. Who's my favorite soccer player right now? Ooh, that's a great question. I have a couple for different reasons. I love Gabriel, so our number 6 centre back in Arsenal. I love him. I just think he's just an amazing person. It'd be him. It'd be him and Saka. Those two would be my 2 favourites. I just like them. They're my favourites. Saka, obviously the winger for Arsenal, number 7. Not biased at all, of course, but both Arsenal players. First time followed the season back in 2003 or 4 when Arsenal won and found out there was no playoffs because where I was stationed there was a lot of Champions League ads. Yeah, that's kind of 2 things in one day, you know. So yes, that's how the Premier League works. There's no playoffs. If you win the Premier League, that's why it's the toughest league in the world. If you win it, it's because you've beat 19 other teams, and you deserve to be where you are. There's no sort of luck on the day or, you know, random chance as such. But then that's what you have the Champions League for, you know. That is where your tournament is. That's where you can come up against your Real Madrid, your PSG, your Bayern Munich, different teams from different countries, and whoever turns up on that day, you know, you win, and that's your playoffs, as you would call it. That's why I like watching both of them, Champions League and Premier League. Different styles of play. I noticed you've been uploading a lot of hardest hit compilations. Just so you know, most of those hits are illegal in the NFL today. They're trying to get the biggest hits like that out of the game. Yeah, I've seen it. I've obviously seen a lot of comments on my posts, so I know the majority of them are not legal anymore, and you know, a lot of helmet to helmet and stuff. So yeah, it's good to revel in what the game was once, as I say. So yeah, definitely we'll be checking out more of those highlights. I've got so many things to check out, so many videos in my watch later, so many recommendations. I've definitely got I've got enough content just in my head or visually to see me through to like, I don't know, summer minimum. Puka gonna come back after half and score another touchdown. I think I would put money on it. I think he will. Favorite player right now is Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Bruno Fernandes. That is an interesting take. I'd have to ask why. I don't think he's been too glitz or glamour in the last however long. I think United finished 17th last season, 16th, 17th, whatever it was, and losing to Tottenham in the final. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one. I would have Declan Rice over Bruno Fernandes and a couple others maybe as well. Caicedo. Over here in America, it's King of the Mountain until you are knocked off. Yeah, so it's very different the way you guys do it over there. I think it's good. Both have their advantages. I definitely like the way the Premier League is, though. I like the fact that it's based on points. You know, you lose a match, you get no points. You draw, you get 1 point. You win, you get 3 points. Incentive is there to win. Incentive is there to not lose. And at the end of the day, whoever gets the most points deserves to be where they are. You can't argue it. The Rams never fail to give heart attacks in Stafford, I trust. But that's definitely how it's feeling at the moment, man. Definitely. Gonna be sweating as we approach that last quarter. NFL is more fitness these days, as media says. It's more passing league. Running back used to regularly run 100 yards a game. Not so much these days. They have to be more versatile. Yeah, sounds literally. That's why I compare it so much to the Premier League, because it sounds the exact same problems that they've both experienced. You know, it becomes more a game of who's fitter, who's more sharper, who's got more of a tactical brain, who can read and understand the game better, as opposed to who's probably got more natural talent, you know. I like the creativity and playmaking. Always have. Those close games are what is good for playoffs. Yeah, it's good when it's not your team playing, or when you know the result. Situations like this, I'd rather us be spanking them, and I can sit back and feel a bit more relaxed about proceedings. Next door neighbor is a football coach for the local college. He's outside on the phone trying to recruit a new player. I can't lie, I'm listening and trying to get some inside deets. Tell him hit me up if you need a Ted Lasso, but in a player situation, I can come over. I'm gonna lie, North Carolina, they're making North Carolina look beautiful. I mean, it does look beautiful. All that skyline. What are you guys thinking of the watch party so far, though, man? How you guys enjoying it? How you guys enjoying the game? Let me know your feels. What's you guys' score prediction? Do you know what? You guys, how rude of me to not to share what's going on. I'm eating a typical British snack here. Don't know if you guys have ever seen these. It's called a Jaffa cake. It's got like an orange filling. Debate as to whether it's a cake or a biscuit. Technically, it's a cake. It's eaten as a biscuit. Phone's on loud, man. Phone's on loud. I've been waiting for it. Carolina is a cool place. Yeah, States, there's so many places that I want to go to, man. It's crazy. America, we're too busy with sports right now. This past month, NFL, college football winding down, NBA, NHL, college hoops. Every month, USA has a big sports event. And then the Olympics. Don't forget, you got the World Cup coming in a few months as well. Nice, Adams. Did that count? Oh. Close. Yeah, Jackson. Is that Lamar Jackson? Jackson done well there. I'll give it to him. Hey, London, watching from about 20 minutes away from Charlotte. Glad our team's facing off in the playoffs. May the best team win. Oh, incomplete. Yeah, man. May the best team win and may that team be the Rams. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying the game so far. It's been tense, to be honest. It's been not too much in it either way. Great vision, but defense had it covered. Looks like Girl Scout cookies. Nah, it's not nothing like Girl Scout cookies. It's like it's like a cake. You'll see it break. There's no sound, anything. It's very, very nice. Trust me. Fucking hell, we're not starting this quarter very good. It's like Bryce's confidence has leaked into Stafford here. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's one thing we do very well here and in Europe in general. It's snacks and like chocolate and stuff like that. I think, just trying to see the play. Respectfully, I don't think American chocolate is that good. And American food in general. Nah, not food, snacks in general. It tends to be more sugar than anything, if I'm being honest. But our chocolate, that's just a standard fact. Our chocolate is delicious. Do I know a little about the NBA? I know a few players. That's about as much as I know. I don't know anything else, to be honest with you. I don't know the rules. I know what a 3-pointer is. Yeah, that's about it. Don't really know too much, if I'm being honest. Carolina kind of getting aggressive. Adams can't get the ball. Yeah, it's looking. They come out sharp this third quarter. They come out sharp, but they better make it count. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't come out here huffing puffing out your chest and huffing and puffing, and you don't make it count. Yeah. My Panthers' specialty is keeping the game close. If they stay in the game, they're super clutch. Boy, they can stay in the game all they want. They just better not get the dub. That's all I say. And what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Whoever wins this is through, right? This is a knockout. So this is an important game right here. Somebody's folding. Trust me, I ain't folding. I got confidence still. But I'm a call a spade a spade. If you're looking shit, you're looking shit. If you're looking low in confidence, you're looking low. And they come out looking more confident than us. It's pissing me off though. What's my favorite American food that I've tried? Favorite American food that I tried. Do you know what? My favorite food that I tried, which is crazy. I went New York in May last year for my birthday, and I tried Panda Express. That was some of the best food, some of the best comfort food I've ever had. I loved it. So that quick and easy box, and it was just delicious. Yeah, I'd have to say Panda Express. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was probably it. Yeah, myself. Thanks to the internet, I'm catching up what UK and the rest of the world is doing. Here in America, we are in our own world sometimes. Yeah, I know that's the stereotype that Europeans have of Americans. To be honest, is that they don't really know. There's no world outside of America, which obviously I know is not the case for everybody, and it's the same over here. You know, people also don't experience world outside of their own. But yeah, definitely, I think there is a lot of just escape that sack he did. Incomplete pass though. Yeah, there's a lot of good things that we have here and a lot of bad things, but there's definitely a lot of things that I would recommend trying. And if you are to try any snacks in the UK, Jaffa cakes, they're the one. They're the one and not the two. What do you guys recommend though? I definitely would want to do a haul one day and maybe get some American snacks and maybe do a video and you know, give my opinion on them and stuff. So yeah, maybe that'll be a video one day. You guys can let me know what I need to try. I know I've seen Twinkies. I would want to try those. Come on. Good play by them. Yeah, one game, one chance. Yeah, all NFL games are best of one. You lose, your season's done. Come on, man. We need to be turning up a bit. We're looking too chilled, bruv. What's going on? Panda Express is fire. It is fire. Trust me, man. I love that. Nice. Come on. Take him down. If the Rams win, they'll play Seattle since the Rams is the 5th seed. So a nice little rival derby. Rival match. Rival game, rather. Twinkies is fire. Oatmeal cream pies. Never heard of oatmeal cream pies. Okay. I'll tell you what I like in terms of flavors. I like apple. That's like I love apple stuff, like apple crumbles, apple pies, apple tarts, all those sort of stuff. I like ice cream. What else? Coconut. I like coconut flavored stuff. I like fruits. I like fruits in general. Nice. Very nice defense. Spates. You're from DC, grew up in Atlanta. Everybody's their own spin on food, but I'm a Buffalo's wings and barbecue kind of guy. Okay. Do you know what? I've heard America is infamous in certain places for the buffaloes, especially Texas, right? For the barbecues and stuff like that. I do want to try a Texas barbecue. That is on the list for sure in the future. I've heard Atlanta's got great food as well, though. Come on, man. Incomplete. You like Chipotle and Wingstop. Yeah, we got Chipotle and Wingstop here. Wingstop's alright. I mean, Wingstop's nice, don't get me wrong, but I just look at it as food that I could just put in the oven myself and put a bit of sauce on top of. Nothing crazy, nothing special. What else? If I've ever heard of zebra cakes, nah. Those are heat zebra cakes. Okay, I have to look into that. Never heard of that. You like apple cinnamon flavor, chocolate crackers, like I've never tried a Pop Tart. I think we do have Pop Tarts here though, but I've never tried one. It just looks like pure sugar when I look at it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I love me some apple flavored stuff. I'll be real. Packer probably will lose. Texas has gas stations that serve better barbecue than most restaurants. I'm dead. Yeah, man, definitely looking forward to a Texas trip, Houston or something. I used to not want to. I used to that used to be one of the places that I said I would never go to is Texas because of how racist it was portrayed. I feel like it has an image over here anyway of being like a very redneck or very not very welcoming. But obviously, I've seen otherwise. I've seen people from the UK go over there. Come on, man, where's the defense at? Is there any soul food spots in the UK? Yeah, man, plenty. You got soul food restaurants. You got soul food. Might be in someone's backyard. You got spots all over, man. Any type of food that you could imagine is here because we've got every type of person. It's very, very migrant heavy, very multicultural. So yeah, it's probably here. Maybe not as good as some places that you're used to, but there's always something. I love Papa John's pizza, but I can't stand their wings. I don't even eat Papa John's. I don't think I've ever had a Papa John's pizza. What pizza do I usually get? I like Domino's or Pizza Hut. I'm not opposed to either. Just never had Papa John's, funnily enough. Packers will probably lose. Let me see this player. Okay, not going too far. Packers will probably lose, but if they don't, they're the lowest seed, and they'll play the Seahawks. Okay, so if the Packers lose, then we play Seahawks. If the Packers win, then they play Seahawks. Got it? Because they're 6th seed. Ribs, TGI Fridays. Yeah, TGI Fridays went downhill over here. I'm not gonna lie, that is not about anymore. No one eats at TGI Fridays. I think they've gone into administration, if I'm not mistaken. I think they ended up being sold or bankrupt or something like that. They're still around, but they were in administration for sure. Oh, that was a crazy flip. Oxtail is your go-to. You eat oxtail? Big up, man. I like me some oxtail. Oxtail is my go-to. Oxtail, some curry goat, jerk chicken. Domino's probably the best chain of pizza. Yeah, I would agree. And they do a nice they're over here anyway, they do a nice cookie dough and ice cream dessert. Man. Alright, we're tired now, bruv. We need to really step on it. This is embarrassing. If we lose the lead at any point in this game, I will be fuming. From 14 zip to being trailing behind is poor. Shaquille O'Neal basically owns Papa John's now. Okay, crazy. I mean, he also has a stake in Liverpool Football Club. He's been doing his thing in the business world. Sadly, Fridays is done. Red Lobster still hanging on. Yeah, I remember Red Lobster. I had it. I don't remember what it tastes like, but I know Red Lobster. When I went to Orlando as a kid, my mom took me and my sisters. She used to go on about Red Lobster. She used to love it back then. I went Orlando in, I want to say 2013, maybe 2014. Yeah. But yeah, Red Lobster was a big thing back then. Yeah, man, I fought with oxtail still. I fought with oxtail. It has to be cooked properly though. Any Caribbean meal I eat. Obviously, my nan is also Guyanese, so I eat some like very Indian inspired dishes also. I'm conflicted because on one hand I'm invested in your NFL journey, so it would be sad if Rams lost here. On the other hand, last time the Panthers won a playoff game using Pie Score. But I mean, if there's a silver lining for you, my NFL journey won't stop here, even if the Rams do go out. So I will watch the rest of the playoffs and the route to the Super Bowl, just obviously with less bias and more neutrality. But ideally, I'd love to see the Rams go through here, and I don't know, the confidence level is still high, but it's slightly lower now that we're tied. Disappointingly, we need to really make capitalize more on our drives. I'm Washington Commanders fan. Bad season, but at least Dallas can go to the Super Bowl. Shout out Washington Commanders. If they beat the Rams, it's gonna be crazy. This team is 8-9. I know, bruv. Coming into this, I was looking at this like, yeah, this is an easy dub. 8-9. That's terrible. Boy, it could be 9. Could be 9-10 or no 9-9 after this, right? Over in South, the best food outside of restaurants is home cooking, family reunion, homecoming food. Yeah, man, I need to be invited to a cookout. That's one thing that is famous that we obviously will hear about over here is the cookouts. I know that's a big culture. I need a cookout invite when I come to California. We're back on the way. If the Rams are the only wildcard team to win, they'll face the number 1 seed Seattle Hawks in Seattle. Yeah. And then if Packers win, then we don't face the Hawks, right? Otherwise, they could potentially play number 2 Chicago Bears or number 3 Eagles away from home, depending on who's lowest remaining seed after the wildcard round. Makes sense. Come on. We need some urgency, man. 7 minutes left in this quarter. Sweet potatoes, candy yams, potato salad, fried turkey. Fried turkey? Never had fried turkey before. That's an interesting one. I'd like to give that a try. Basically, there would be 9-9, but they don't really count in the postseason, so it's still 8-9. Okay, got you. These are like a whole separate thing. When you get to the playoffs, it's like separate outside of season. Oh, come on, Puka, Stafford. Every town has their own barbecue sauce along with liquor and beer. It's part of your culture, isn't it? I guess. Basically 1-0 if they win. Yeah, I think that's what I said, kind of, innit? The Rams have 2 Super Bowls, one in LA and one in St. Louis. Yeah, I watched the Road to the St. Louis one. That was a great video. The Greatest Show on Turf. Where we should have done even better, to be honest. But yeah, that was a good watch. And I still got another one to watch of the latest one, the 2022, was it? Stafford feeling the heat from the blitz. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. We need to be stronger, man. We need to be doing better here. I'm not liking this. Alright, talking about liking this. If you guys are liking this stream, don't forget to hit the like button, man. Help your boy out. In fact, I'll make it even easier for you. If you like the stream, hit the like button. If you don't like the stream, send in a super chat. I'm playing, hit the like button. They lost without Puka. Boy, we need to be feeding Puka more, man. We need to be making more out of him. St. Louis got screwed. I don't think LA appreciate the Rams. Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on that one. I don't really understand the intricacies just yet. But I do see a lot of 49ers comment and say that they be filling up our stadium on match days and stuff. But yeah, who knows. Otherwise, they could potentially play number 2 Chicago Bears. Who's the lowest in the seed? Yeah, I saw that. This is turning into an ugly game. Yeah, it's not looking spectacular. It's the longer it goes on like this, is the more tense, and the more it plays into Panthers' hands. Really, great game for the playoffs. Great game for the neutral, but for us, it's not great. This is tense stuff. This is going to decide whether I smoke a spliff tonight or not. Never understood why there's 2 teams in LA, like the Chargers and the Rams. I don't know, I get that. It's like soccer, you know, you have loads of teams, it's just whoever does more successful ends up being the better team or the bigger team usually. But look at London, we got eight teams in London in the Premier League. Much less the teams in the lower leagues, you know. So I hear that. Right, we're back. Let's see what we got on the offense. Come on, man. Gonna have me biting my nails in a sec. Stafford. There we go. Adams, get off me. Nice. Need to find Adams and Puka more, man. Finally, a bit of play that I can feel encouragement about. How do I feel about the Ravens Steelers game last week? It was a good game. I like the Ravens uniform. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Ravens as a franchise in general. If I'm being honest, like if I wasn't a Rams fan, I think it would have been out of the Ravens or maybe the Raiders or yeah, I don't know who else. I just like the Ravens. I like something about them. Come on, boys, man. We need to get something. Does that count as a penalty because of the helmets? Did they injure his throwing hand? That is not what we need. That is not what we need. Come on, Stafford. Nice. Bro, they're looking good. I'm not going to lie. They're looking good. We're not looking great. We're not looking glitzy or glammy. Yeah, I think NFL could do with promotion, relegation, especially for bad teams. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one. I like the way that the NFL is set up, but I do love that about the Premier League. Like that is another way to really keep it competitive. If you know, even if they implemented maybe like one team relegation, just so that it encourages you not to be the worst, you know, or not to take your foot off the gas when you know you're not in the playoffs. Oh, that was crazy contact. Is he all right? Jeez, that was crazy. Yeah. I like relegation. I like promotion. It encourages more fight. more desire. That was a crazy hit. Never the Raiders, bro. They're forever garbage. I'm dead. I like their logo and their stadium, if I'm being honest. Maybe not so much their play. A blitz is when a defense sends extra players to attack the quarterback. Just see this hit one more time. Caught the ball. Boom. Oof. That could give someone a concussion. Oh, crazy hit. These players would normally be back in pass coverages, guarding receivers. Okay, got you. So it's like pressing, basically. You put in a higher press on, or you're committing more players to the press. LA is a big city. US pro sports is very market based. You remember the LA Raiders? No lower leagues for there to be teams. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. Currently there is no way for it, but yeah, it would be good if there was a way. But also equally, the way that it is currently run, I think it's very fair and it promotes healthy competition. Also with the way that you do the drafts and seeding and all of these things. So yeah, I'm not promoting a change at all. Come on, boys. Let's kick into gear. Soft. A lot of influence from Major League Baseball, where it was two separate leagues and every major city had two teams. After World War II, teams started moving from east to west. Okay. Yeah. Same with football, soccer. A lot of the Premier League or a lot of the English teams were formed during during World War times, whether that was the First War or the Second War, depending on the club. Arsenal, for example, that was their story. Yeah, very historical. We are not looking good, bro. We're not looking good at all. We're giving them too much confidence, too much poor plays from our end, which is feeding them with confidence. He bit his tongue. Big hit, massive hit. Come on, we need these points. We need a good play. Stafford. There we go. Oh, come on, Puka. 4th and 6. London, have you seen any movies or TV shows? I have. I watched Remember the Titans. That's on Patreon. Amazing movie. One of my favorites that I've watched, if I'm being honest, like full stop. Like I love that movie. So yeah, that's up on my Patreon. I will add the thing onto here in a second. See if I can find it. Oh, don't want to show that. My bad. Nice. All right, we've got 3 points in the bag at least. Yeah, man. Patreon. Add me on Patreon. London Reacts TV, and you'll get access to all of my other content, exclusive content. Obviously, we've got Remember the Titans. I'm looking to watch Friday Night Lights, I think it was called. I'm going to watch that tomorrow, maybe. No, I think I will watch that tomorrow, so that should be up on Patreon soon. I've also got Gradient Show, I think it was called, with Dwayne The Rock in it. What other shows? I've got Ted Lasso. I'm on season 2 at the moment. That's also on Patreon. Great show. I love that because that's actually, I don't know if you guys know, but that is based in Crystal Palace's stadium. So I love watching that because that's basically my area, Southeast London, Crystal Palace. So I love that. But yeah, join the Patreon, check it out. 7-day trial as well. Yeah, and obviously whatever else you guys recommend, I've got so much more stuff that I want to watch and that I will be watching, and it'll all be going on there. And yeah, it's great. I've been really enjoying it. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what other shows or movies that you think I need to check out is a must see. You joining the Patreon, appreciate that. Big you up. Favorite football movies are The Program. Okay, not heard that one. Let me write this down. So I do want to watch a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, the rate that I put stuff out, like the amount of stuff that I've watched, bearing in mind I've been maybe a month or so into this NFL stuff. I think I've put out bare content. But that's how it's easy to do when you enjoy something, as they say. All right, cool. The Program, I'm gonna watch. Friday Night Lights, I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. Any given Sunday. Let me add that. All right, here's the list that I've got so far. I've got The Longest Yard, Friday Night Lights, The Program, Any Given Sunday. Okay. Also like comedy, Necessary Roughness. Oh, I like a good comedy. Necessary Roughness. I like a good comedy. Brief history on the Rams. London, they started in Cleveland in the 40s, moved to LA in the 50s, moved to Lewis in 95, and back to LA in 2016. Yeah, man, they've been a traveling team. But we are home in the SoFi Stadium for now. Come on. Nice. Take him out, bruv. Where we at? Yeah, remember the Titans. The high school is located in Alexandria, Virginia. Is VA Virginia? I'm guessing. Near where I work. They shot a movie in Atlanta in the late 90s. Okay. Yeah, man, that was a great movie. I'm not gonna lie. I think probably the best movie that I've seen Denzel Washington in, hands down. But I really like that. Like I think it was just made perfectly, you know. I feel like a lot of movies these days, it just takes too long to get to the point, or it's just not. It just doesn't give the same way that film just resonated straight away. So yeah, that was a great watch. I'm glad that I started off. That was the very first movie that I watched. Yeah, Virginia is VA. Okay. So I'm not too bad. Clued in. 1970s version of Longest Yard in the 2000 version of The Longest Yard. I don't get that comment. Are you saying I should watch the 1970s version or the 2000s? Come on, take him out. Nice. Are you saying I should watch the 1970s version or the 2005 version? Let me know. A lot of shows depict the culture of American football, especially Friday Night Lights. Yeah, man, that's on the list. It will be watched for sure. Friday Night Lights, Any Given Sunday. Yeah, stay tuned. They'll be on there for sure. Yeah, man, I've got a lot to watch. Those are just the movies as well. You know, I still got other shows and stuff and content in general that I want to watch. American Underdog is about Kurt Warner, the quarterback of the greatest. Oh, who's this injured? Forbes. It's a defensive injury. It's not looking good. American Underdog is about Kurt Warner, quarterback of the greatest show on turf. Rams, great movie. Okay, American Underdog. Let me add that as well. Got a long list going on here. American Underdog. Come on, boys, what we got? Nice. There we go. Finally. Bit of defensive work going on. Denzel's best movie, Inside Man. Inside Man, it's a heist film, right? Let me double check. Inside Man. Yeah, I have seen Inside Man. That was a great film. Any heist film, the chances are I've seen it. That's my favorite genre of films to watch. something about seeing a bank or seeing a meticulous plan unfold, especially when it's got like, you know, some things that you don't expect, some curveballs. That's my Achilles heel. So yeah, heist films, I've probably seen all of them. Lovely defensive play from him, forcing the error. Alright, cool. Advert. Let's get a catch up with some of these messages quick. Both versions. The longest yard. Did I write that one down? Yeah. Alright, let me put both. 2 versions. Alright, I will check both of them out. Both are action comedies. Said it before, it's not a movie, but KTO makes great videos on football topics. He made 2 videos covering the playoffs and makes videos covering stuff like every year's top prospects. Yeah, I watched a couple of his videos still, so I will keep checking it out for sure. I think I've got a lot of his a lot of stuff in my watch later to get through, so I will for sure. All versions, but Adam Sandler version is probably the better one. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch both of them. I'll watch the older version first, and then I'll watch the newer one. I'll watch that one, and then maybe have a break and watch a couple other stuff, and then get back to the newer version again. Now it's been a month. You think you rank soccer number 1 and American football number 2? I mean, I'll answer that in 2 parts. Considering American football is the only thing that I watch outside of soccer, sorry. It's easily number 2. But I say that to say that doesn't really underpin how much I actually do enjoy American football. Like it is actually quite up there for me. Like it's not too much between it. So yeah, I say that to say that I enjoy American football, you know, a lot, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this or sit and watch a game for 3 hours if I didn't. So definitely it's number 2 for me. And again, I don't really have any interest in any other sports. But for me to have this much interest in American football so soon, I think is evident. The original had Burt Reynolds in it. He's also in the Adam Sandler one too. I remember the soccer version. I was shocked they did a movie like that for soccer. It stars Vinnie Jones. What's the soccer version? What's that film called? Al Pacino and Jamie Foxx in Any Given Sunday. Okay. Yeah, man, we will get through to it, man. Make sure you guys are signed up to the Patreon because everything will be on there. I don't always post on YouTube that I've uploaded something on Patreon, but I think I'm at like 70 posts on Patreon and haven't had it that long. So, yeah, go check it out. Go enjoy London Reacts TV. Tap in. And make sure you guys have tapped that like button as well. Appreciate you. Adam Sandler version has more celebrities you might be familiar with. Nelly, The Stone Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Mike Irvin, Chris Rock, a bunch of others. Okay. So that's an all-star lineup that I'm expecting there then. Oh, why are you giving up a sack, Stafford? What is going on? We are looking depleted. We just need to hang on for our dear lives at this point. Just keep the 3-point gap. We are not looking great. Stafford holding on to it too long. Come on. Been trying to get into soccer for a long time, but never really knew where to begin. So many teams and players, it's intimidating. I mean, I could probably say the same for this, and the way I did it is, you know, first videos I watched was the rules. That was most important to me, is understanding how the game is played and what the objective is. Intercepted. God damn it. Yeah, learning the rules, learning what the objective is so that I understand what I'm looking at. And then after that, probably if you don't have any favorite team, got them doing team celebrations on us and shit. Yeah, if you ain't got no specific team that you know to follow or you want to follow, watch a video on understanding the teams and how to pick a team, maybe. Obviously, I picked the Rams because they were they're co-owned by Arsenal, so they're basically sister clubs. So I just had a resonating feeling with them. I can't really advise you how to make a pick, but I do recommend getting into the Premier League, watching the Premier League, watching highlights maybe if it's a bit too slow for you to understand, and just have a bit of patience and understanding with the game. It's not the same as American football. It's not every play the goal is to move forward. It's more exploitation of space, of timings, of things of that nature. Come on, man, we need to be doing better. I'm disappointed. Alright, we got the soccer version is called Mean Machine, basically the same story as The Longest Yard, but with a British spin, and it's soccer. Yeah, I think I'll watch the American version. I'm alright. I don't really like watching British movies, if I'm being honest. I feel like I hate hearing a British accent put on, because it just sounds weird. They don't ever really. It's like watching Top Boy, you know. They don't really ever speak how a normal person from London speaks. You know, it's always exaggerated. Oh my fucking god, they're just outplaying us. Oh my god. That's it, they're gonna get a touchdown. This is not looking good at all. Mean Machine is the name of the team in both. Okay, got you. This is ridiculous. How have we got so shit? This is ridiculous. Oh, is my stream super quiet for you guys? Can you guys hear me? Am I super quiet? Let me know. You got into soccer because of speed. Yeah, speed's done a lot for the sport. I'm not gonna lie. Speed, Messi, they've done a lot for the sport in terms of America. But yeah, it's like I'd say soccer is like American football. You know, I think you watch it and you will either take to it or you won't. I think the thing is, what I've noticed is a lot of people that watch American football, once they do watch soccer after, because they have that sort of tactical eye and they appreciate the complexity and the tactical idea of the game, they tend to like soccer from my understanding, you know. So yeah, I think it's just one of them ones. You either take to it or you don't. But I would always say it's worth a try. All I know is I won't be a fan of Leeds United because my best friend from the UK is from Leeds. Yeah, Leeds United, I would not recommend you being a fan of them. Jesus Christ. They'll be going right back down to the Championship at the end of this season, I tell you, if they don't get their act together. Yeah, I mean, usually people are supporters of the big teams, but it is also nice to have your own team and you support it through whatever that may be. You know, that's also the beauty of it, because on their day, that team can beat anybody. Alright, cool. It seems like my sound is alright. I think you might have to rejoin Yeti. He says they're the best team. Yeah, and they're not the best team. I think they may be like 15th at the moment, 16th, 17th, something down there. Every time he watches them play, he yells Leeds. Yeah, but there's a lot of jarring chants. If you guys want a team to support, just support Arsenal. Simple as. This is the team to support right here. Does it get any better than that? It's got a fucking cannon for the logo. The name is literally Arsenal. What do you have in your arsenal, you know? Doesn't get any easier than that. Who's my favourite content creator from the UK? That's a great question. That is a great question. Depends what sort of content that we're talking about, but I would probably say it depends what sort of content we're talking about. If we're talking about soccer, I like a guy called Mark Goldbridge. He's very enjoyable to watch. Come on, last quarter we need to be upping our stuff here. I like that bit of needle in it. Come on. Yeah, Mark Goldbridge for soccer. General content, just like I like to watch their stuff, it would be Nico. I don't know if I'll put it in the chat. Nico Omilana. He's got a couple videos over in America. Nico Omilana, and he's part of the group Beta Squad. I like them. I like Beta Squad, but Nico is my favorite. Check him out. That would be my favorite content creator. Who's you guys' favorite content creators from the UK? Soccer is still an immigrant's game in America culturally. Still has a way to go. US soccer hasn't really tapped into the best US athletes. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. But I think after the World Cup, you will see a little bit of a change, or at least a bit of an uptake in it. And it's weird because it's such a big sport in South America. Nah, fuck me, bro. This is fucking depressing, bro. This is depressing. How have we gone to trailing in this game? How have we gone to trailing? I also like what do you call it? DR Sports. So that's like AFTV. It's like your Arsenal content. I like them. They're very good. I watch that every week. Their sort of pre-match predictions and post-match thoughts. They have like a panel of different guests, their own content creators, but they're all good. Bro, this is depressing. How have we started trailing this game? 4 points deficit. But yeah, I agree. They definitely haven't tapped into the best athletes. You guys have a lot of potential still. There's a lot of market. There's only a few markets with so much potential left in soccer. America, India, and China. I would say those are three massive markets that haven't really been tapped into with soccer, football. I like Tifo, content creator. I like Tifo as well. Actually, I watch some of his content, very well put together. Goldbridge, yeah, Goldbridge is funny. I like Goldbridge. Goldbridge, DR Sports. Those would be my soccer content. AFTV. I love Nico NDR. Yeah, he's a funny guy, man. Geo Wizard. Never heard of Geo Wizard. I have to check that one out. From what I know, all athletes I've been around growing up, most of us kids don't want to play soccer because the other sports pay more if you go pro there. That makes sense as well. There's more money in it currently. But that could change. Obviously here, when you're in Europe, that's probably the same thing, you know. Over here, the money ain't in basketball here. The money's in playing football. That's where everybody grows up wanting to play. And that's where all the people that earn a lot of money. Granted, that money compared to some of the contracts in American football is nothing. It's all comparative. That going NFL or NBA or MLB is more lucrative than playing soccer. Yeah, I see that because there's less demand for it. And there's a lot less demand for it. But like all things, there's an opportunity there, and I think eventually it will get there. Have I ever got into the Sidemen's content? It'll be the odd video here or there. If I'm being honest, I'm not a massive Sidemen fan. I don't know. There's something. They're all right. I'm not gonna be a hater. I think they're all right. They obviously make great content. I don't know. They just don't. It's not. I don't resonate to them as much as I do to like Beta Squad, for example. It just seems a little bit more forced to me. And I'm not a massive KSI fan. Growing up though, KSI is from my area. He was the first person from my area that we saw like buy a mansion and was like, yo, he done this off of YouTube. He's like the first proper YouTuber here in London, in the UK rather. But when I watch his content now, I'm just like, it's just too forced. I've never really been a KSI massive fan anyway. I've just respected what he's done. But the content itself, I'm just like, don't know. It's all a bit too forced for me. I don't like to put on fakes. I don't like to watch stuff that I don't actually enjoy or find funny, rather. Come on, man. We got 14 minutes to really take this game now by the scruff of the neck. There really isn't an authentic soccer culture in the US. It's more imported. Everything you see is imported. 100%, but it has to start somewhere, you know? It has to start somewhere. Do you know what? I do see a lot more kids playing soccer. And a lot of people like talking about their kids playing soccer in America and stuff. So that's how it starts. That's how it starts. And I think it's a matter of when, not if, in my opinion. Come on, Puka. Small gains. Small gains. I'm interested to see if soccer grows over here as the years go on. I think this year will be really telling. I think after this World Cup, depending on whether it is a success or not, it will be really telling. Because again, first of all, regardless of the US, the what do you call it? The World Cup final has the most viewers ever. Now that it's in America, those numbers will be even bigger. So, and hopefully it will be entertaining, and hopefully a lot of people will tap in. Nice, there we go. Finally, a bit of play, Adams. So yeah, you know, and hopefully you guys' team don't really look too great, if I'm being honest. The America national team, but if you have a good game or good tournament, then you know could be interesting. Could spark a lot of interest. I know you guys played well last time against us, against England. I think you got a draw, which is basically like a win for you guys. You like KSI? Yeah, man. KSI's like Marmite. You either like him or you don't. I don't dislike him, by the way. I don't have anything bad to say about him. His content ain't for me personally. Yeah, I listen to UK Garage at work. Shout out UK Garage. Couple songs are alright, man. My I don't know what music I usually listen to. I listen to all types of music, you know. I like rap, I like grime, I like garage, I like house, I like dancehall, I like American, I like R&B, I like everything. I'm not too fussed. Nice. Come on. Why would you go there? Why? Puka. You had to... they need to sub me on at this rate. Yeah, I agree. Some of the sidemen are a bit more genuine, but the content they do altogether seems forced. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. You know, I don't... One thing I hate is like... I get they need to put out great content, and it is great, but I hate when I can feel like it's scripted, you know? Like, at least, even if it is scripted, I want it to feel authentic. I want it to feel like, I don't know, like you genuinely don't know what's going to happen, you know? There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. I know you probably didn't care for KSI's boxing stuff. Nah, didn't care for any of that. I know he's got a boxing channel as well, Misfits. I'm not a really massive streamer, fights, boxer sort of person. I'm alright to not see that, or just watch the clips on social media afterwards, if I'm being honest. This is annoying, man. We need to be better. Come on. Come on. Hand off. Okay, first down. People I've met from the UK and other countries can go crazy moves and dribbling and stuff just from doing it growing up. Yeah, man. Same with basketball and American football for you guys. You know, it's just when you've grown up with something, it's just like second nature to you. Same way the people that grew up in America playing football, soccer, because there are some, they also are very good. I think you got a player in Leeds at the moment from America, Aronson or something, innit? Come on, man, we need to keep progressing. The World Cup final had 30 million in the US, which is low compared to other sports, but the World Cup is every 4 years. Yeah, 30 million in the US alone, though. Globally, it was like what, 1 point something billion, nearly 2 billion, I believe, or something. It was something crazy. But that's what I mean. 30 million in the US with soccer not really being a massive sport over there is, the potential is crazy. Like, I would imagine this year when you have the World Cup, a lot of people that don't even care for soccer is going to watch it. You know, a lot of celebrities are going to be posting that they're at the games, even though they don't know what's going on or care what's going on. It's just going to put a lot of eyes on it. Like, I'd expect it to be in the hundreds of millions this year. Puka Nakua play live in college. Is BUI playing my East Carolina Pirates. Yeah, I watched that video on him, man. He was really shining out. He's got a great journey. All right, another down. Yeah, he's got a great story, great journey. And he's from a sporting family. Who's my favorite rapper of all time? Oh, that's a great question. You guys are coming with some good questions today. I got two. Greatest one overall, I'm gonna say 50 Cent. That's just been my favorite artist, since forever. But I also love, like, from a substance point and just, yeah, like, from some of the best moments in my life. One of my favorite artists is Pot of Paper, UK artist, but it's who I grew up on. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can tap in. He's a great artist. I think he's the best artist to come out of the UK. But the UK has amazing rappers. If you guys don't know Avelino, if you know Wretch 32, obviously Dave, some real great wordsmiths. Come on, we need a touchdown here. There we go. Finally. Fucking hell, it's been all foreplay, no fucking nothing. There we go. We'll take the extra point as well, hopefully. Stafford looked off, but he come clutch when we needed to. My feet don't work like that. All American sports are 95% hands. We don't use our feet a lot. Yeah. It's that's true actually. But you can learn. You can always learn. Nice. We'll take that point. Puka had to try to break up the par. He didn't have a choice. It was almost intercepted. Yeah. It's just a little bit of sharpness lacking, to be honest. Stafford looks a bit off too. That KSI video I seen was his American. The last KSI video I seen was his American football one. He's got an American football video. I haven't seen that. I've watched a Beta Squad video where one of the challenges was they needed to kick a football through the goal. There was also, like, I don't know, he managed to come into a college campus and trick them somehow that he was supposed to be there. It was funny. Watch the Beta Squad. Watch the Beta Squad. We traveled the world, America, or something like that. Another first down. KSI met Patrick Mahomes because of his prime stuff, and that was a weird crossover. Okay, nice. Do you know, you guys also have Ryan Reynolds. He's part owner of Wrexham, who's also had an incredible soccer journey, and they're doing amazing things. They just knocked out a Premier League team yesterday. No, today, out of the FA Cup. So they're doing crazy things. Kids play multiple sports growing up in America too. We play sports over here as well. Don't get it twisted. Like, we got basketball courts and everything. Like, we play sports. It's just maybe not as to the levels or to the desire as you guys, but kids grow up playing a range of sports over here for sure. It's just soccer is more favorite across Europe. Harry Mack, I'll have to check him out. Champions League final in the US had almost 5 million viewers. The average NFL game on TV, usually 15 to 20 million. I get that. But, I mean, 5 million, are you guys looking at it the way that I look at it? 5 million views for a sport that is like probably the lowest or your least favorite sport. I think that's good. I think that shows like a massive upside in my opinion. And I think a lot of it is just the friction of understanding and, actually knowing how the game works. But anyways, that's a debate for another day. Favorite rapper is Kano. He's another great rapper. I was gonna also throw him in that list. He's a great rapper. Gonna check him out after the live. Yeah, man. There's if you guys ever need some UK artists to check out, I can 100% let you guys know. But Pot of Paper for sure. He's elite, and especially some of his older stuff. If you ever gone through stuff in life, like that's the sort of, and if you want someone that's just real and you can hear it, like that's the sort of artist he is. But yeah, I like a lot of American artists as well. If I'm being honest, I listen to a lot of Kodak Black, a lot of Little Durk, obviously 50 Cent, like I said. But a massive range, to be honest. I check out a lot of artists, especially now that I do this as well. Wiley's cool, Dizzy, Miss Dynamite cool, Lady LaShaw. Yeah, man. You're tapped in. Don't forget to check out some other artists though. Chipmunk, you got Cast 8, who's from Liverpool. The Scouse accent is proper. Yeah, so many. And you got a lot of American artists that collab with us as well. Melise is one. He does a lot of stuff over here. That Timothy Chalamet guy just done a rap song over here, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I don't know. I might have to refresh the stream, but just hit pause, grab a little drink, lock back into my time. Right now I'm seeing Bryce Young on the screen, looking a bit more confident. Let's see what we got. 3-point lead. Come on. Nice. Yeah, man, this game's been close all night. I'm not liking this. I'm liking it, but I'm not, That's also getting me on more and more on edge the closer that we get. Got probably, another 40 minutes or so, 30, 40 minutes. This may help to sway whether you watch the next game between Packers and the Bears. It's snowing a lot. Okay. I could be tempted. Oh, good footwork from him. Number 18. That would be my number if I played. 18. Solid. If you guys ever want to hit me up on or follow me on Instagram as well, it's santino.1822. I'll even put it up on the screen for you now. It's at the top. Yeah, it was a nice footwork by them still. Nice footwork. I'll give it to him. It used to be a regular thing. An athlete would play multiple sports in college. In school. Like Bo Jackson. Deion Sanders. Nice. Well done. Durant, if there's been any shining light in our defense, it's been Durant. Durant's been having a good game. Young and Ace is one of my favorite artists I've been listening to right now. Yeah, I like Young and Ace a lot. I fuck with Young and Ace. I used to like King Von. That was one of my favorite artists when he was around. R.I.P. obviously. Yeah, I like a lot of artists. For me, it's just as long as it sounds good to me, I'm happy with it. Nice. Is that another timeout? Barely used any, or is this just an advert? I don't know, but we ain't really used any timeouts so far. No draws in the playoffs. If it's a great game, could be long. Yeah, man. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I may watch it. I may not. Let's see how this pans out. Trust me, bro, man. I'm watching this game and it's getting closer and closer to the thing. I'm just hoping that we snatch it. One touchdown right now would put me at a bit more ease. I'll be real. I have to pour up another drink at this rate. Hope you guys are pouring out with me. Okay, handoff. Nice. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nice. What a throw and what a catch. Finally. There we go. As long as they turn up when we need them to, that's the main thing. Let me cut this off quick. Great catch. This is what we've been waiting for. Ran out of cranberry juice, guys. That's why it's not red no more. Had to change the mixer this time. This time it's an interesting one. Went for a Capri Sun. So I had to go Disaronno and Capri Sun. That's what we're working with. But anyway, cheers. Let's hope we bring this home. Okay, straight through the middle. Nice little push. Flag is up. Stressful game, Puka redemption. I'm telling you, it's got to come down to the main man himself, Puka. Flag for holding. Dedic. Our pro sports go from one season to another: baseball, summer, football, autumn, basketball, winter, which makes it easy to place. Let's watch all three. Yeah, that is very nice. To be fair, that is very nice. Soccer usually takes up more or less all of the year. It goes from like late July pre-season to May, really. May/June, depending on which competitions you're still in. This game is not as one-sided as I thought it was going to be. That's why anything can happen. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Panthers are playing. They're here to play, for sure. Jackson's been having a good game for them. Come on, what we got? We got... Oh, Puka. Nice little sidestep. Five minutes remaining. It's getting close. It's getting to the wire. Also started to get to know more of the technical terms more of football and soccer, like the plays, the styles of play, certain habits, and the teams do. My favourite formation is 4-4-2 wide. I'd rather have 2 strikers up front and a false 9 or 10. Nice, Puka. But I like my centre attacking mid, so it would be a scorer too. In American football, I prefer mobile QBs than pocket passers. Pocket passers are boring. Yeah, I very stout tactical knowledge there. I like 4-4-2 in defending. I like 4-3-3 in attack, which is what we play as Arsenal. I just think, I don't know, I like the width. I like to see the wingers a bit more. But also I'm not used to playing with a striker, so, oh my God. Fucking hell, we almost... Bro, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Looks like we're going to be the causes of our own problems. Now they literally get to attack us 4 attempts from here. This is light. Yeah, I think we're going to concede a touchdown here, unfortunately. It's not looking good, bruv. Come on. Oh my God, that was too easy. It's called a blocked punt, yeah. Pocket passes if they sling the rock like a man. No dinking and dunking like gunslingers. They're basically just going to end up having a free kick on thing if they don't get their touchdown anyway. Fuck, you know. So it's going to be back to tied at the very least. Panthers starting the field goal range, almost assuring a lead change or at worst a tied game. Yeah. London, being that you are a fan of the Rams, you're a fan of pocket passes. I guess I am by nature, but I'm not gonna lie. I also hate to see them dwelling on the ball and getting picked off. Oh my God! Oof! I thought we had an interception. What flag is that? Come on. Touchdown. Where is the fucking defense? This is depressing. For the neutral, this is a great game. The pendulum has just been swinging, but for a fan, this is heartbreak. It's gonna be what, 31-27 in a sack. Oh man. Look at him. You got Bryce collecting accolades like he's been fucking MVP or something. He wasn't nothing special. That punt killed us. That punt absolutely killed us. And then the defense was just terrible. What is going on with the players today? It is disappointing, man. Sorry guys, I needed to take a bit of time just to gather my thoughts. This is a depressing moment at present. This is pivotal. This is a pivotal time in the game right now. Stafford got a comeback coming in the comeback. He's looking old. He is. Your first year as a football fan almost always experience heartbreak. If your team makes the playoff, then in your first year as a fan, it's even worse if they lose. Happened to me 40 years ago. But I'm hoping that that's not what I'm experiencing right now. Stafford. Fucking hell, just about. Come on, man. Puka, rise. Stafford, rise. Adams, rise. We need you. Saw this the last time the Rams played the Panthers as well. I know, and I wasn't too happy that day either. Nice. There's your first down, Adams. Oh, you're a Falcon fan, so you have a bad. Who's a Falcon fan? Seen a lot of crazy shit in the last 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a lot of time, so she says. The worst sport decision ever was the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl goal line clearance against the Patriots. Should have gave the ball to Marshawn. Still got time. Rams need something. They need me. They need to sub me on here. Oh, this is depressing, man. This is depressing. I will put on my blue gear trying to support the Rams and everything. They're going to make me take it off. I'm joking. You can still change your favourite team. Stafford don't got many years left. It's alright, man. I'm ready for the next up-and-coming prospect to take over, to carry the baton. Disappointed in this position at the moment. No changing favourite teams. That's bandwagon shit. Facts. Once you got your team, that's it, man. Highs and lows, ups and downs. Stafford retiring soon. You need a new favourite QB. I'm not gonna lie. If we can get a transfer, I wouldn't be opposed to getting that May guy. I like him. I like the look of him. He needs to come over to LA. Rams Loki gonna be fine for a long time as long as they have their coach. Alright, my boy McVay, you cannot change your team now. Don't worry, I'm not intending on changing my team. I'm very satisfied and happy with my team. Very, very happy. Oh, man. This is depressing. But you guys can make it slightly better if you just hit that like button for me. Alright, drop some messages in the chat, man. Let's up the mood a little bit, at least for these last few minutes of the game. I can't do this, man. If we lose this game and we're out, I may have to have some time alone, you know. Some time away from the game. Depressed. Ooh. NFL does trades, not transfers, so they need to give up a player or draft a pick. Boy, I don't know who he would trade. Stafford, nice. There we go, Puka. Finally, some yards. All right, we have an opportunity here to get a touchdown. I believe we have an opportunity here. Very good drive. Mays is a Patriot for the next 10 years, almost guaranteed, unless something crazy happens. Best QBs don't leave their team until their twilight of their career. Well, we got to find a nice rookie. Oh, does that count? Yeah, we got to find a nice rookie, someone with potential. Fucking fumbling the ball like that, bro. You have to be holding on to that. This is crucial. Those sort of things do not instill confidence. Come on, man. Let's go, Rams. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Making progress. We got 58 seconds. This is getting tense. Oh, my God. Salary cap means all teams have the same ability to pay players. I'm gonna have to lock in for these few final moments. Come on. There we go. Is that a touchdown? That's a touchdown. There we go. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a play. I've never even heard of bro Parkinson. He done the job. Oh my God. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy again. That was a great snag. What a snag. Oh, that was just what we needed, right at the right time. Oh my God. We need to lock in now. Now we need to... Come on, let's get this point, for sure. Let's not fuck about. Okay, there we go. Alright, we need to be locked in now. One of our many good tight ends. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm confident again now, man. I'm feeling good again. I'm feeling good. What a catch. Oh my God. On the turn as well. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Stafford coming up clutch right when we need it. Can the Panthers get a field goal and send it to overtime? Hopefully not in this lifetime. Going hell and back versus the Panthers. Who would have thought? I didn't envision this game going like this, but if we win it, I would take it all day long. Panthers have 3 timeouts. They can definitely force overtime with a decent drive. We got 2. Have we got 2 left? No, we got 3 still. It's getting interesting, boys. It's getting interesting. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Come on, boys. Defense, defense, defense. Take him. Nice. Defo could, but defense needs to hold them out there. A win is a win in the playoffs, no shame. Facts, 100%. 100%. I don't care how it comes, as long as we win, I will take it. I ain't letting Bryce Young dunk on us. Hell no. He's holding all the licks today. Come on, boys. Let's be strong. Okay. There's good blocks by them. Oh, come on. Nice. Incomplete. Don't feel the pressure again now, Brass. I'm telling you. I don't even... Let me not speak too soon. But that'll be interesting. Come on, backpedaling. Oh, come on. Nice. Incomplete again. Bro, I'm not going to lie. Bryce has stunk all three of those up. That is poor. That is poor. But not for us. It's going down to the wire, that's for sure. Oh my God, he's done it again. Get Bryce on the bench. If I was a Panthers fan, I would be fucking fuming. Unclip that helmet and get off. Good defense. That's all I put it down to. Good defense. Yeah. Okay, they're using their timeout now. Well, we're using our timeout, actually. But they need to bench Young, boy. I'm telling you. They ain't getting to the playoffs. They ain't getting through the playoffs with him. Greg Olsen, three-time Pro Bowl tight end. How you guys feeling? You guys feeling confident for the rest of this now? With seconds to go, which way do you guys think the pendulum is going to swing? Or will it remain with us? Bryce has such a familiar looking face. I don't know. He looks like someone that I've seen around here. Come on, get to him. Whoa. Whoa. That was almost a great catch. He needed to catch that. I'm not going to lie. He needed to catch that. If he caught that, he might have had a chance. But I don't think the Panthers have a chance now. Yeah, McVay is gassed, pumped. This was a tight game though. They ran this close. They ran this close. I'm happy that I'm seeing Bryce dejected, sad, deflated. Yeah, not much in it. 3 points, but they all count. They all count. Wasn't a great performance. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was a great performance. I'm not gonna say it was vintage Rams. I'm not going to say I loved it. I see them take the knee, and that is the game. Yeah, this wasn't vintage. This wasn't beautiful at times. But as they say, it's all about the W. And that's what we got today. W Rams. W Rams. We're through to the next round. The NFL journey does not stop here, especially for the Rams. We continue. We will be back here for the next rounds versus the Seahawks or whoever else that may be if the Packers win. But yeah, man, they definitely did try to sell that game. They definitely ran it close to the wire. Glad you enjoyed parts of the game with me tonight. Glad the Rams won. We'll be watching 2 games tomorrow, or the Packers. I'm going to look to maybe do a game tomorrow for sure. Tonight, it's 1 a.m. at the moment. I'm feeling quite tired, to be honest with you, so I probably won't do the Packers game, but maybe I'll check the highlights out in the morning. But yeah, I'll look to do a game tomorrow for sure. I'll see which one, and I will schedule something for sure. Round of applause to the Rams, 100%, man. W's in the chat for the Rams. And if you're a Panthers fan, unlucky. There's always next year. Very proud of our season after being such a terrible team for so long. Good luck to the Rams for the rest of the season. That's great. Salutable sportsmanship. Not beautiful, but a dub is a dub. A dub is a dub. That's a fact. For sure. Watch Friday Night Lights tomorrow. You'll love it. I will, for sure. 100%. Horns up, bae. Streams, it was a W, man. Love this. Keep it up. W's to everyone in the chat, man. Appreciate you all for joining. It's been another great stream. I've been really loving these, so we will be continuing this journey. And if you're not a Rams fan, make sure you stick around and just enjoy the journey anyways, for the love of the sport and supporting me. You should want to see me enjoy my very first Super Bowl, because that's the goal at the end of the day. And we will be there. We will be there. So I appreciate you all joining. Let's see who we get in the next round. If it's the Seahawks, don't matter who it is, they're going down. Go Rams. And yeah, W's in the chat. See you guys tomorrow for one of them games for sure. But yeah, have a great rest of the day or night, depending on where you are. It's been lovely, and peace.